hello. It's Sunday, and I'm back. I managed to do it 2 weeks in a row. That's good, no? Right. Yeah, sound check, please, when you're ready. We're doing this again, once again, 100 and... what are we on? 8 or something like that. Yes, hello, everyone. So, Apex, San, I don't know if you're still here, King Kong, Kieran, Crumlish, Kevin Stevenson, Fide, and Black... Bladacorn. Hello, Roxy. Guarav... a member already? Ah, Blue Eyed Scardy, you've been a member before. I feel all weird today. You've been a member before. Thank you. Appreciate that. I haven't seen you for a while. Definitely. So thank you for that again. Gave the best detailed Resident Evil 7. Well, thank you. Guarav here. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. Andre's here. Hello, Andre, Mikhail. Thank you, Roxy and Andre. Edie, how we doing? Watched ton of your videos on Vieru first time live. Oh, nice. MTH. Thank you. Yeah, good to see you. First one live. You've seen a ton of them. So you know the deal then, when I just kind of ramble on for a good half an hour at least here at the start. Pat Moses, Squallion, hello. James Raven, it's Sunday and we're doing this thing where we guess the flags and looking at lists. Exactly. Daniel Ruiz, how we're doing? Yeah, so that's everybody up to date. Excellent. Right. Yeah, anybody want their list looking at? I suppose that's what we do here. So give me your name now, and as people come in and we'll spin the wheel and pick someone. Okay, what's everyone been up to then? Not really been doing that much this week, really. No, I've been busy, but you've been watching your walkthrough for Demon Souls. Nice. Yeah, there's been quite a few people watching all those again. Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and especially Star Wars as well. Which is this week, finally. I'll be back on it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing Star Wars, actually. Ariel Kaplan, how we doing? Will's here. Hello, Will. Ref's a clown. Gonna end up being Pens here. Okay. What match is that playing? United, I presume. So if it's going to be penalties, that means it's what? It's not Premier League then. What are they playing? I don't know. Is it FA Cup? That's the only one I know, really. Yeah, no one having the list looked at then. Okay. Been busy playing RE4 Remake and started Dead Island 2, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, I noticed that came out and I completely forgot. That was not yesterday, Friday, wasn't it? Never really liked the first Dead Island, but you say the second one's quite good. Maybe, I don't know. It's a co-op type of thing, isn't it? I would say they're not usually my thing, but I've been doing a lot of Battlefield with my son. It's actually quite good. Tetra, how we doing? United Brighton in the FA Cup semis. Oh, semi-finals. Okay. Sophie, hello. Literally going to pens in 30 seconds. Watching Brighton United as well, King Kong. So, what is the score then? Ultimately, it doesn't matter if it's a draw at this point, but so they've done the extra time thing already. No lists at all. No. Come on, one person here. Ah, there we go. MTH Draken. There we go. So yeah, it might be. It's just you at this point. MTH Draken. No one scored. Oh, that's fun. So you've been watching, what is it, 90 minutes? And then, what is it, another half an hour? So 120 minutes of football with nothing going on. GIS, yes. No, I don't know why I just said that. GIJSD. And just one underscore. Veghorst is bloody... He's going to bloody miss, isn't he? I don't know who that is. When we do rewatches of lists, I toss my name in the ring. I know, we could probably do one at this point. How would you feel? What am I playing next? Yeah, it's going to be Star Wars next, videos-wise. what I've been playing is the same as last week, really, when I showed that. Yeah, so it's just Battlefield and Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire I'm just addicted to. It's like my perfect game. Yeah, constantly just trying to finish that, and it is hard as well. But Battlefield's actually quite good. I do like the fact that you can just sort of co-op, like with my son, and then just go in a bots match with him, so I don't have to go on with regular people. So yeah, give him a little introduction to that sort of thing at this point. If no one else submits, depending on the mood, after this shootout, can do a quiz for everyone. Might as well. Yeah, quiz. You said you were going to sort some of those out, didn't you? Tommy, hello, and of course, happy birthday again for Friday. I think it was Friday, wasn't it? 21st, wasn't it? It's Kai. Okay, it's Kai is here again. It's Kai. I feel a bit weird today, like I've never done this before. I don't know. Nap. I've got a few names now. Nap with the funny face. Not on the thing. I mean, you know what I mean. British, right? What's your club? Nothing at all. I don't watch football at all. Yeah. I'm going to play Star Wars on Friday, so I'll stop platinum any game until Friday. Nice. Okay. So you wait a week. So you're not going to play anything until Friday then. But yeah, I can't wait to do Star Wars, honestly. It just feels like I've been doing remakes a lot recently. Obviously, I tried Resident Evil 4, Dead Space, and even Callisto felt, I know it's brand new, but felt similar. I know Star Wars is a sequel, but it's just... I think another thing is that everything I've played is in dark corridors as well. Even, Resident Evil 4 is outside, but it feels like a dark game. It would just be nice to get out on a nice planet where the sun's shining all the time. What equipment and software are you using for your streams? Equipment? I don't know. It's just a Logitech camera, webcam. I don't even know the model anymore. Threw the box away. It used to be up there. It's fine. It's a 1080p one. It doesn't need to go any higher than that. The PC is just a normal... I don't know, was it spend about £1,000 on it? That's not much for a PC at all. I don't know. The mic, if you want to know that, is a blue snowball. I've always wanted to update it, but I don't know. It sounds fine. I'm the sort of person that won't update something until the previous thing breaks. So yeah, and software wise, it's just OBS. So yeah, it's very basic, very very basic. How I do it. Not all the fancy flashing things. 2 screens. I've just got the one screen. I've not got one over there and one up there and one up there, like these streamers. I don't know, man. No, can do it all on one. Mattis3, hello, and Eric as well. Good to see you. Yeah, I can say I am part of the Club 27 now. I wouldn't say that because 27 Club's something else. If JC3 didn't have those gear challenges, it'd be an easy to play as your run of the mill Ubisoft game. JC3? Just Cause 3? What do you mean there? Currently gold. Why you? By the way, Roxy, why are you thinking of streaming? Is that what you're asking? Gold farming on Demon Souls. Good luck with that, Joshua. Yeah, farming, any sort of random farming like that is just tedious. I know. I'm going to be doing Sekiro. I'm just going to do the farming once. I don't need to do it in my practice run. I'm really not looking forward to that. How did the robot get across the river in a row? Boat? No. Does that work? I'm not sure. Robot, boat. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that one. Keep the dad jokes coming, and thank you for 16 months, Andre. You're probably the only British guy that doesn't watch football. I know. I'm a minority. It's a weird one. People don't understand it. They ask you what team do you support or whatever. I say none at all, and it blows people's mind. They can't get their head around it. Look Reto. Have we done yours before? I don't know. No, actually, I don't know if I recognise the name. Look Reto. I think we've got enough there to go on with. So, final call at this point. Anyone who wants a list looking at, give me your PSN now. I'll put the rest in the wheel while we're waiting. Oh, you're toying with the idea. Oh, nice. Okay, in what regard then? Are you going to do games? Are you going to do trophy list reviews? Yeah, you don't really need a lot at all, especially if you're just going to do it off a PS4 or PS5 or whatever. Because that's where I started my horrendous Resident Evil 7 ones, and that wasn't because of the equipment, it was because I was bad. Yeah, you don't really need much. A decent mic is probably the main thing that you need, because audio is, I would say, the top thing. Everyone's always listening to it, they're not always watching it, if that makes sense. Or yeah. So you can always hear me, but you can't always see me. So yeah, and then a basic camera, because the pictures usually are very small on stream, so you don't need a very high-end one. Spending a lot of money on the stuff you just don't need to. Right, what was I doing? I was putting the list in. That was right. Putting the names in. I don't have it open at this point. So, come on. With the names. Playing some quality jank. Quest Hunter for the A to Z. I guess, well, it's got to be a Vita game. I've never heard of a Quest Hunter. That doesn't even really make sense as a title. You hunt for quests, but isn't that in itself a quest? I don't know. I haven't actually joined the Club 27. No. No, you don't want to be doing that. Bean Boy, Bean One Boy. There's a lot more than I thought. I'm at the start here. Boy. At the money, I've literally got JC3. At the money, I've literally got JC3 Frontier. At the moment, I guess. It's Frontiers and those two short games on the go. Just set off my Google Mini. Why? What? How? At the moment. Games and life in general. Yeah, well, do it. Just, honestly, just do it. I sound like, what's his name? Oh, I need his name then. Peanut Butter Falcon. Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, as long as you try. That's more than most people would. You helped me with Fallen Order, Platinum, thanks, especially with Zepho. I know, Zepho. Everyone with Zepho. I mean, are we going to be doing it again on Friday? Probably not. It's going to be all different, isn't it? With the new one. GIJSD _ it's Kai 23 why am I putting full? I don't need to put the full things. I never put the full things. That's changed that to lamp for some reason. Loretto. Let's change that to Lil and Bean. It's not going to change that, surely. Okay. No one else. Hello, Racknade, by the way. How do I join the list? Bladdercorn. Put your PSN now. Right now. And I will add you to the list before I spin this wheel and we'll have a look. It's not a Vita game. Vita has exactly 0. Platinums with Q. Oh, right. What's it on then? 4, 5. I think you'd be better in net than... Probably. I don't know who De Gia. I don't know if that's probably nowhere near. How many multiplayer games does it take to fix light bulb? You can't pause a multiplayer game. What? Oh, multiplayer games. Jesus Christ. How many multiplayer games does it take to fix a light bulb? Don, you can't pause a multiplayer game. So, don't ever get off the game. Is that... I'm missing that one. I guess that's what it is. No, I'm sorry, missed that one. Yeah, keep the dad jokes coming, though. Yeah, bladder corn. If you put your PSN now before I spin, and I'll add you to the list now. Unless you're not sticking around, of course. And Roxy as well, if you need help or want any tips with setting things up, or not that I know much, but the basics, then yeah, let me know, and I'll help where I can. No, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. It's spun. Bean. Oh no, it's put it. Jesus Christ. Right, wait. I've got to do it. He was there. No. He was right there. Okay. Oh, it actually makes some noise when you have your... Oh. Wow, talk about getting on at the end there. Bladdercorn. Hey, it claps as well. I've never had the audio one before. Yeah, it's you. Bladdercorn 211. It's where it's spun. Yeah. 211. No, anything else? Is it? Do a quick update. Why are we doing awful dad jokes? Because why not? You've just updated. Good. Arrow, good to see you. Oh my god, 454 games. Okay. Oh, everyone's doing good. Found out going to be a dad a week ago, so need more dad jokes. Ah, congrats. Nice. No, I'm not. Yeah, I was going to ask something. No, you don't want to ask that. Yeah, hi, congrats. So when was that? It's a week ago. So you're looking at, yeah, January, aren't you? So it's going to be after Christmas, which is good. January. I tried to play Lego Marvel 2, but it's so much of a grind. I think I'm going to give up. You think that's a grind? Actually, I don't know. I've not done Lego Marvel. I'm guessing it probably is with the yellow things, the yellow gold bricks, whatever they are. Don't give up though. There's definitely worse things there. Because we are in Daddy Ben's stream. Exactly. Okay. I missed the opportunity to do a Benji 30 joke for 32 months. Now I'm miserable and my day's ruined. That is... Oh, of course. I didn't... Sorry, I completely missed that. It was 32 months, wasn't it? Tommy, 32 months. It's been 32 months. Wow. That's nearly 3 years. That's 4 months away from 3 years. That's... Wow. Did I start that then? And you've been here since... You've been here since before then. Wow. He actually converted it. If you don't know, he's a really crap emergency striker. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Is it possible to have a sports chat on Discord? Sometimes the general cat goes down the sports. Yeah, I keep forgetting. People have mentioned it. Roxy, I think it was, wasn't it? I think, I'll do that. And then I just do something else and forget. Yes. Yeah, I do. I'll put one on. I don't really like sports myself. That's why there isn't one at this point. But yeah, to separate it. Turned out wife was mega pregnant already, so due date is middle of November. Wow. How did you... Okay, mate, that is... yeah, a few months already. So yeah, 2 months in already. Yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, it's going to be... it's good. It's good. It really is. I got 90. Look at mine. You just missed the spin. We're doing somebody's now. So I'll just do this, and that flag is... oh, God. It's the Czech Republic, isn't it? Please tell me it is. I've got to get one right. God of War Norse is my first complete God of War, and the collectibles grinding echoes feels out of place in the post game. God of War. Norse. The first one. Do you think? Yeah, I suppose it does. It is very different. Clearing backlog. You can tell it's a long backlog. Oh yeah, it looks like it. 400 and we've got another 350 or so to do. I can spam you a daily reminder if you want to make the channel. Yes. In 1 day and 8 months, it's Christmas time. It is. Let's have a bit of summer first. Actually, it's peeing down again. That's what it does here. So yeah, we'll just skip right over. The best months are September, October. Yeah, they're the best months when it's just nice. Doesn't rain much. Footy channel, Egyptology, Lego channel. Lego's not a bad idea actually, although nobody else apart from me and you. Star Wars channel and Sam as well. They've changed it again. Right, so it's what? It's Czechia. Is that right? When the hell did they change that? I'm only just getting used to it not being Czechoslovakia anymore. Czech Republic is not that anymore. It's Czechia. Is that right? Of course. Well, I'm asking you. You'll know. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it says it there. It says it there. I remember my first platinum. It's God of War. What about you? For me, it was Fallout 3. Yeah, that was the one that did it. Fallout 3. I remember doing games like that back in the day when I first started, and they were so satisfying because it was all new back then. That was the best time. I suppose for anyone, the first sort of 10 are the best, I would say. And then it kind of, I suppose, if you do what I do and chased the numbers for a bit and just played loads of crap, then you probably will, put yourself off. But some people who only do one every couple of months probably kept it going. So, yeah, they were the best ones, though. 26. They changed it in 2016? No. Come on, they've not changed it on here. That can't be right. Razvan, hello, and Smuzz as well. Right, so I have copy-pasted, haven't I? I have got Bladdercorn, and he is from Czech Republic, I think, or Czechia, whatever it's called now. That is right, I presume. Level 431, total is 6,396. Platinum's 91, country rank 350, world rank 56,780, and completion of 33.99, so a healthy one. And both green there as well, world rank and country rank, so you have been going up recently. We already had summer last week, up to 28 degrees, unfortunately back to winter, bizarre. 28 degrees. No, wait, what? Are you talking Celsius? Yeah, because 28 degrees Fahrenheit is less than 0, isn't it? If that's summer, maybe that's summer in Canada. 28 degrees Fahrenheit, I don't know. Hey Ben, sorry I'm late. I was watching the end of the FA Cup. So, I mean, people are still watching it. Is it finished now? Did they win? I mean, he would say if they did, wouldn't he? Finding the Arkham Knight Easter egg in the boat in Arkham City way back in 2011. I don't know if I don't know what that is. Why is that off to the side? I can't see what I'm doing here. There we go. Right, scroll. Played any Battlefield this week? Yeah. Split between that and Slay the Spire. Just kind of not even, maybe an hour a day or so. I like it, actually. It's going to be quite a long one, but I'm not even that bothered about doing it. I do like the fact that there's bots, to get the easy stuff out of the way. You don't have to mess around and get some ridiculously difficult trophy in a proper match. So, yeah, I suppose it's just grinding the vehicles and the weapons and stuff. That's going to be it, really. Just once finished the platform DBZ Kakarot. It was wonderful. If anyone is nostalgic for Dragon Ball, I'd recommend it over watching the show again. Really? Why is the show bad now? 28 in April is crazy. It is. I mean, when it was 15 here this week, I thought that was warm. But yeah, 28 is ridiculous. I've converted it. Yeah, you did. Okay. It's over. We won. I did celebrate that too. Oh, that was the yeah. Okay, I thought that was just a goal. Okay. What character do you use? At the moment, it's the guy with the beard who is an engineer and has the turrets. I forget his name. At the moment, because I like the LMGs, and he has an LMG boost, and I'm trying to get the turret mainly because I was doing the turret trophy, and then I actually stuck with it. I haven't got it yet, but I do think he's actually quite a good character. It's unlocked the lower deck of the random boat where Scarecrow was storing loads of gear. Gas alluded to the future of Arkham Knight. I didn't know that. I must have completely missed that. Nope, show is fine. The game's really good. Oh, okay. I've been farming for the gold coin, Demon Cell for 12 hours. I've kind of given up. Is there any other ways to get it? If you know anybody else who has the game, they can drop one for you. Apart from that, no. There's no other way of getting. That's the problem. There isn't. So yes. Played Doom Eternal this week. Got multiplayer done, but damn, they screwed up providing multiplayer. Why didn't they bring it back to 2016 version as well? Seems mad. What do you mean? Why didn't they bring back 2016 version as well? What, the multiplayer? I don't remember it. Oh, the 2016 version of multiplayer. The one on Eternal's terrible. Yeah, I remember doing that with Alan, who I've not seen for a long while actually. Unfortunately, Man U did win, but they'll get stuffed in the final. Why? Who's in the final? Boris, yes, that's it. That's the guy. Yeah. For you people over here, it's currently 37 Celsius here. Holy Jesus. That's like peak summer here, 37. Equinox, good to see you. Doom soundtrack is class. It is. Mick Gordon. That's gym music. That's what I have. I have the album on in the gym. Well, specific songs, but yeah. Makes lifting easier. Right, grow up. Oh, we're starting 2019, so it's fair. Actually, I say 2019. It's not that new anymore, is it? It's 4 years old at this point. Yeah, grow up. Uncharted, 4 Thief's End, Hitman, excellent. I love Hitman. Injustice 2, Detroit Become Human, almost done. I guess it's just a 1 or 2 playthroughs. It's just annoying, isn't it, doing those? United City in the final, and where is that being played? 2016 multiplayer is fantastic. I actually kept playing it after finishing it. Really, I can't say there's many I've done that with. Can I do the rest of the platinum first and then go back for it, or will it mess something up? I can't remember why we needed the coin now. Oh, it was for trading, wasn't it? My God, why did we need the coin in Demon Souls? Was it for trading at the nest? Oh, wow. I've completely... When did I do that? 3 years ago? I can't say yes or no on that because I don't want to give you misinformation. So, if you can leave me a comment on one of the videos, just tell me if it'll be the same actually, won't it? And I'll have a look and then answer you there. It's going to be easier. Rip and Tear is a true motivator. Rip and Tear is one of them. I think it is for a ring, isn't it? You trade it, right? Rydia, wow. It's been a while. How are you doing? Got 100% on I'll wait. Thanks to your guide. Any plans for a new Platinum Guides coming up? Yeah, Rydia. Star Wars. I did try Resident Evil 4. Wasn't feeling it. It wouldn't have been a particularly good guide like that anyway. It would have been too long, too many playthroughs. Yeah, Star Wars. And the new way I'm going to be sort of doing it is doing all the sort of collectible videos like I did with the original Star Wars, because they always did well. And then if I think it gives me a better perspective on whether it needs a full Platinum Guide or not. So yeah, then that. And then there's actually a new announcement that's happened that I completely missed. Blasphemous 2 is coming out at the end of summer. I know that's a while yet, but there's got some good games coming out now. Blasphemous 2, Hollow Knight 2, Spider-Man's 2. Lots of 2s, actually. Yeah, I know there's others I can't remember. But all of those in the future. And then we've got Sekiro. And maybe I'll look at the Surge 2 as well again. There are some others. Moon Scars. When that comes on offer, I want to have a look at that as well. Jiggly Bits. It's been a while since we've seen you as well. How are you doing? Wembley as always. Okay, I'll take your word for that. I had so much fun doing with 2016. I did quite a lot of it, but oh no, that was thingy, wasn't it? No, I didn't. Let's say I didn't do a lot of it. In Detroit, I needed playthrough with Connor dying every possible time, but it glitched, and after 4 times, still didn't. Oh no, that's a. I hate when trophies do that. I know why you give up now. If you do like 2016 music, you should check out Rip and Tear, My Way to Your Heart by Stupendium. Rip and Tear. If you like, check out. Okay, I will have a look. I like the MLMGs too, so good choice of weapon. Yeah, the Avansis is the one I'm using. They're just great at distance and up close and massive ammo capacity, and they hit hard. They're just everything you need a gun to be, really. Surge 2, if you have questions, well, thank you, Andre. Yeah, probably will, to be honest. It'll speed things up. Most of my time when I'm playing games, I stick my own music on, and yeah, I'm one of those who's got a rather left field playlist for every. I have one playlist. Actually, what I do is I put albums on my on Apple, and then I just play all, or whatever it is, shuffle all songs, and then if I get to a song I don't like on an album, I'll just remove it, and then just kind of just have one massive playlist, and that's kind of how I do it. I don't really. And then if I want a specific thing, I'll listen to a specific album, but I don't do the whole playlist thing really. But no, I can't listen to other music, my own music, while playing. Even something like Slay the Spire, which has nothing going on audio-wise, really. I have to have the audio on games. I can't have my own music on, even though it's all integrated now as well. Darth Gregos, how we doing? Good to see you. It's been a while as well since we've seen you as well. If you asked me what my favourite Queen song was, I'd say either March of the Black Queen or Brighton Rock. Not exactly how. I know Brighton Rock. March of the Black Queen I'm not sure of though. The Avances is one of the ones I got to tier 1. I think it's going to be the gun I take to tier 1 as well. Not too bad, thanks, brother. Wallet's a little white. 2 wedding events to attend, so need a new suit. Hope you're doing well. Okay, yeah, wedding season, isn't it? It's coming up. That's Have I actually been? Yeah, no, my brothers. I've never really been to a wedding of a friend or anything. Makes me sound sad, doesn't it? No. Yeah, no, they're good. Yeah, hope you enjoy them. I have one playlist too, but very rarely listen to it. Just shuffle all. That'll do. I'm doing Quarry at the moment. That also needs multiple playthroughs for Not Living for Everyone, and another trophy for letting everyone survive until sunrise. How is it though? Is it as bad as some say? Just got Final Fantasy FF Pixel Remastered. Final Fantasy what? Looking forward to playing it, Ben. Chat, anyone plans to do the Platinums? No. What are you talking about? What's that FF Pixel? I don't know what that is. Put the G57 firearm on burst fire, by the way. It's amazing. I will. I don't... Yeah, sidearms. I guess I kind of do use them often. Not that often, but yeah. Got wedding in July. I was going to say, it's not your own. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely coming up, isn't it? Right, Titanfall 2, Assassin's Creed Unity, which I did try. I might try again. I just don't know if I've got the patience, really. H1, Z1, Dauntless, Smite, Sonic Mania, Borderlands 2. You want to do that, that's good. Far Cry 5, Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Surprising that's not done. I'm sure you're going to, like I said, you're cleaning these up. That'll be one I'd imagine you go back to, because it's got no online. Wipeout Omega Collection 1%. That hurts, doesn't it? Horizon Chase Turbo, 35 hours. That, wow, didn't realise it was that long. Actually, I probably did, because I did the video on that came out for PS Plus. Yeah, I've been taking a bit of a break from gaming recently, just a bit burnt out. It happens to me, and it's not good when it happens to me, because I have to do this. Yeah, sometimes you just have to, and then when you come back, it feels so good to be playing games again. Yeah, so what are you doing? Are you the sort of person like me who sort of flip-flops between doing things like watching films or reading more? It's always there, games, reading, films, that sort of thing, but one's always at the top, and then they sort of move around. So excited for Jedi Survivor. Only 5 days to go. Yes, 5 days to go. Yeah, it's Friday, isn't it? Hopefully it turns up on Thursday. That'd be nice, actually. Craig Copeland's not seen you for a while as well. How are you doing? The Quarry's great. My second favourite from them. I like the story even when it was like a B-movie, like all the games. But I like the films like that. Okay. Maybe I should try. I mean, I've got the others to play. I've got the House of Ash, I think is the one. No, the other one. I don't know which one I started now. I've got to finish that first. Speaking of a bloody brilliant playlist, Far Cry 5, best of all time. Surely GTA Vice City, though. Out of touch, Hall & Oates. I actually quite enjoyed the game. The characters and the story. First time I actually liked all the characters in a game. Wow, okay. There's really... That sounds a bit safe, almost. You gotta hate some of them. That's the whole point, isn't it? Right now I return to the Surge 2. I wanted to do it right after the Surge 1, but you didn't make a guide, so I didn't feel like doing it. Okay. I mean, I'm not promising a guide for that one, but I'm going to take a look at it again. I'm stuck. Last time I pre-ordered a game came a day late. Hopefully this one. Who did you do it with, though, Smuzz? You're in the UK, aren't you? Who did you do it with? Fallen Order was the last game I played before lockdown. First in lockdown was the Clone Wars. That game, man. Yeah. Or just chilling to music. Yeah. Same thing, isn't it? It just kind of fluctuates between. Yeah, I'm doing great, actually, Craig. Thank you. Glad you're doing well as well. Okay, where am I up to? What am I doing? Horizon. No. Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is a thing. Game collection. Really? A day late from them? I haven't had that happen before. They're pretty much always a day early. I think I had one not even get sent. Yeah, it was Horizon, wasn't it? But that was a clerical error on their part. Something to do with PayPal or something. So they just didn't send it and refund it or something. It was weird. I had to go out and get it. But apart from that, yeah, it's usually a day early. So that is surprising. Heavy Rain, Clicker Heroes, Mobile Suit Gundam, Battle Operations 2, Paladins, Uncharted 2, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I probably should have started that one. Probably would have liked that one more. Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, Portal Knights, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I almost started it again. I will. I'm going to start that. He says. Infamous Second Son. Nice. Is that that's your first one, isn't it? That's your first one. Potentially, unless you've done DLC later on. King's Tale, Final Fantasy 15, right? Crash Bandicoot 2, Persona 5, Human Fall Flat. I mean, where are we up to on the DLC with those? I think I've missed like 5 of them at this point. Half the time I have my earphones in whilst I read, but it must be classical music. Can't have anything which has vocals in it. Even opera, far too distracting. I don't know how you listen to music. Even you know, anything with vocalless music. I can't. I have to be fully reading, because I do read slowly as well. I think reading quickly you miss a lot. I don't know. People say, "Oh yeah, I've read X amount of books in a week or a year or whatever." I don't know. I'd rather just read not one, but I don't know, 12 a year slowly-ish. Get more from it. I had the Fist of North Star Mortal Shell 2 days early. Nice, 2 days early. Wow. If you like Guy Ritchie, Sherlock Holmes, you'll like AC Syndicate. I think they're okay. I think Guy Ritchie's a bit... I don't know. He's a very hit or miss, usually miss. I don't know. Struggle with his films, to be honest. In the Second Son is my second versus Marvel Spider-Man. Okay, so he did the DLC. We'll see it later on. Death Stranding. Is that this year? I don't actually know. Death Stranding 2. No, it won't be this year, will it? Darwin Project, Borderlands pre-sequel, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Bioshock Infinite, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Doom, Darksiders 3, Crash Bandicoot Warped. Lots to clean up here. Island Saver, that's the bank one, wasn't it? That's a weird one. Slide, it's there, it's fine. No, it's not. Slide is not a good one. I'm sorry. I know I have it as well. It's just not good though. Days Gone, which is good, and I always forget about that game, about going back to it and doing that deal, at least trying the DLC on that one, because I bet it looks good on a big TV, because a lot of the games that you see on the early guides and videos I was playing on a screen no bigger than this. I know you can't see it, but just think of a regular-ish PC-sized screen, not a big TV. I've been using your Plague Tale Requiem guide. I did Red Dead on that actually as well. A tiny little crappy screen. Oh no, I couldn't do that now. And it's been lovely. Thank you. Well, good to see you, Shadow Walsh, as well. How you been? Been a while? I feel like it has. At least a few weeks anyway. Yeah, Requiem was great. It really was. One of the best games from last year. I really like the second one with Jared Harris as Moriarty. First one was decent. I haven't seen either of the two for a very long time. Actually, they're right there. For a long time. And I have no urge to do so either. That King Arthur one was pretty rough. The one with David Beckham. Wait, David Beckham was in it. I watched The Gentleman, and that was pretty bad as well, to be honest. Horrible ending. Terrible ending. Just the worst ending for you could do in a film, I've got to say. Spider-Man 2 is this year. Yeah, it's supposed to be this year at this point, yeah. Wait, hang on. He did... That is funny. Slide took him 8 months. Did you do it legit? Oh, wow. 8 months. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah. I missed that completely. Henry, just wanted to say thank you for your guys' platinum Dark Souls 3 on your way to 2 as well. Very well done and thorough. Appreciate it as always. So thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, enjoy. You've left 2 till last, so yeah. How are you finding 2 compared to the others? It's hit or miss again for some people. Most people, actually. Sometimes playing on a small screen makes it easier to do trophy hunting, especially shooters. I mean, if you're closer, yeah. If you're closer to the screen, it can be, yeah. Do you think shooters? I guess so. I think shooters might be easier on a bigger screen, wouldn't it? Because you could see further into the distance, I suppose. Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. Take a look at Discord. Most anticipated release in Final Fantasy games. Yeah, I mean, they're not my thing, as you'd probably know by now. I'm just reading the other one now. I'll go in a minute. Oh, what's this then? Pixel Remastered. Remaster. First 6 Final Fantasy 1 to 6. Wow. Oh, nice. Okay. That might be quite interesting to play, actually. Start at the very beginning and go through all of the Final Fantasy games. How much is it? Is it a decent price? It's got to be... I mean, the 6 games, it can't be that expensive. It's got to be a regular price game, right? Might be worth picking that one up and just trying a Final Fantasy. One of the first one. Be right back. Need some sherbet ice cream. That sounds good. What the hell's sherbet ice cream? I have a monitor and a TV. Can't play games on a TV at all. Really? Why? Sherbet ice cream. I know, I want some though. Speaking of Moriarty, he shows up in Picard Season 3, played by the same actor in The Next Generation 2. I don't know Star Trek, I'm sorry. You review my list 1,000 platinums a while back. I do remember, yeah, but I'd love if you review my most recent 400. Oh my god. I think you'd appreciate the effort, especially near the end. Jesus Christ, man, my most recent 400. Yeah, I do remember. I'm not revisiting lists at this point until we sort of run out, because there's still people who haven't had theirs looked at all yet. But yeah, 400. Wow, it'll be even higher than that when we get back to yours. I mean, I will, but not anytime soon. But I will be doing revisits at some point, so keep an eye out. Ironically, oh yeah, it's done that. $100 Canadian. That's quite pricey, isn't it? I'm gonna have to look this up. Right, so is it physical? What game are you looking forward to most this year? I've got to be honest, I could say some indie thing like Blasphemous 2 now, or, you know, Hollow Knight, but I've got to be honest, it's Spider-Man 2 at this point. They're just so satisfying to play. And I think it's because they're just so simple as well. There's no stress, and they're just really fluid to play. It's the fluidity of the movement that I like in the Spider-Man games. So yes, that, to be honest, plus other things like the others I mentioned. Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered is actually the first main search thing. It's not physical. Apparently they just have the soundtrack everywhere. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Oh right, okay, I guess it's just online then. Okay. Pixel Remastered is fantastically overpriced, and don't even try to get it physical. It's being scalped to hell. Okay. Yep, fantastically overpriced by the looks of it, yeah. And it seems PS4 finally have completely gone. Switch still exists. My childhood right there. Is 70. Wait, where's that gone now? Price is at 70. Wow. Hello, Intel Rush. TV is good for my own graphics and stuff, but I find it much harder to play well on TV. Not sure why. The Last of Us 2 taught me that TV gaming is not something I'm cut out for. Really? Maybe I'd be better at going back to, because I used to play, you know, sat here with the TV. It used to be next to the screen over there. Maybe I would be better playing get a good screen like that then. Maybe I'd be better again. Maybe it's just because I haven't got the reaction time anymore. I continued until 2000. Yeah, I guess we'll see you at 2000 and look at the latest, most recent 1000. Came back with sorbet. Sorbet's good, but you can't beat pistachio ice cream, and you can hardly ever find it. Honestly, it's hard to find it. You always get it in the really expensive ice cream places, but not just in a tub. Buy them individually, digital. Okay. Maybe I'll just grab one then, the first one, see what it's like. Wolf Among Us 2. Also that Suicide Square. Yeah, that's like April next year now, isn't it? I think they have to start again with that one. British arena scalpers here in France and Switzerland are working hard, but we also have a lot of collectors that grabbed it fairly. So it's worth grabbing if we can find one, just for... Yeah, okay, so keep an eye out for it then. Not on PS4 at the moment, only on Switch and digital. Okay. Mango sorbet. Oh no, I want some sorbet now. Oh, it comes out in a month. Be worth trying to look at that then. Although, okay. It's because I have to look up at my TV because it's on the wall. That'll probably, yeah. Yeah, evening talk. Ice cream today. Yeah, ice cream. We're talking about ice cream today. Favourite ice cream? Ice cream? Why did I say it like that? Pistachio. And really good vanilla. It has to be not the yellow stuff, like the really nice vanilla with the pods in. Yeah. Had pistachio ice cream was a place called Broadchurch, West Bay in Dorset. That's the only time you've had it. Like I said, it's hard to find though. But if you get a good one, it's the best. Brawlhalla. Call of Duty World War II. We'll not speak about that. Ratchet and Clank, nice. Fantasy Strike. I don't think I've seen that before. Until Dawn, again with the playthroughs. Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, Final Fantasy X HD. There we go. There's a Final Fantasy. FIFA 17, Naruto Ultimate Ninja, Storm, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, Full Burst, the Techromancer, Mecho Tales. I don't know these games, man. I've seen them all before, but individually, if I could not tell you the difference between that and that, I bet they're completely different games as well. I love caramel cappuccino and chocolate vanilla ice cream. That sounds good. I'm not too big on coffee flavoured things, but the rest I will have, yes. Vanilla. Just good vanilla is good sometimes. I'll get to that in a minute. If you're going to play any of the 8 original games, I would suggest starting with 6. Weird. It's weird, isn't it? Obviously, they're not connected, are they? So I guess starting at 6 is fine. Physical PS4 when it went live on December. We're gone in a few minutes. Scalpers are selling for big bucks. Bucks? Look at me speaking like a native. I managed to get the Switch version. Okay. Where was it? Physical? Was it a limited run kind of deal or what? You know they do breast milk ice cream. I did not do that. I did not know that, and I don't want to know that, honestly. Aimed at adult consumption, because why not? But then again, isn't all ice cream kind of that thing? Because that's where milk comes from, isn't it? Just from different animals. Don't really know how vegans would approach that one. That is the weird thing, though, isn't it? Like, you turn your nose up, breast milk ice cream, I'm not having that. No, I will go and get the breast milk of a cow, and then I will be happy. Then I will eat it. Yeah, I'll get it from a different animal. Black cherry and rum and raisin. Rum and raisin. Raisin. I like the taste of rum and raisin. I just don't like raisins, if that makes sense. I avoid the raisins, but I do like rum and raisin. A bit delayed, but I read Dresden Files series recently with Justice albums. Death Suited the book tone. I don't know what that is. Dresden Files. What's that? I made a little check on my Platinum. I found out that I bought a few shovelware games, which I completely forgot about. Nothing wrong with that at all. Everyone does it. Is it an ice lolly or lolly ice? Ice lolly. Funny coincidence, saw a competitive eater eat 13 pints of Ben & Jerry's on YouTube today. 6.5 litres of ice cream, my God. That's... Could I do that? So pint is... Ben & Jerry's pint is one of their cartons, isn't it? 13 cartons of Ben & Jerry. No, I couldn't do that. Maybe 2, 3... comfortably, maybe more if I went for it, but no. I have to pick an ice cream this coming at 2 litres this month already. Okay, so there you go. It's ice cream season though, soon. Who on God's green earth says lolly ice? No one, I don't know. Only Scousers say lolly ice. Do they? I didn't know that. Raisins is F tier. I'm sorry, yeah, they are. And then, no, actually, if raisins are F. Where do sultanas go? Because they are the worst things in the world. I'd rather eat a raisin than a sultana, so that has to be even lower. Where does that go then? Yeah, raisins, just can't do them. I don't even particularly like grapes, to be honest. From Square Enix, some limited Switch copies were played. Okay, so I guess that was just a pre-order, wasn't it? So there will be regular order at some point. But scalpers, man, you should never. I don't know. FOMO, it's a thing, even though there'd probably be thousands of copies after the fact. You wouldn't say ice chalk, you'd say chalk ice. Well, that's true. Lolly ice. I mean, I guess I see the reasoning there. Actually, it does make sense. You remember the primary school, those milk cartons and crappy little cardboard boxes of raisins they give you in reception? No, because it was over 30 years ago. No, I genuinely don't remember where I went to primary school. Where did I go? Oh, I mean nursery. I mean reception. It will have been there. Did we even have reception there? I don't think we did. This is the thing. I don't know if I had it at the time. Where I was. I don't know where I was. Would be like proper cheap fruit in the maid. Makes sense. Soft apples and that. Yeah. Bruised pears. Huh. Aaron, how we doing? Good to see you back again. You were here last week, weren't you? Yeah, on we go. We've not done anything for a while. Minefield. Fall Guys. Yes, we've done that one. Sniper Elite 4. Dirt Rally 2. The 7 Deadly Sins. Knights of Britannia. Mafia 3. I nearly said ahem there. I don't know. Anthem. Kingdom Hearts 3. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 2. Final Fantasy 15. Vampire. Vampires, yeah, it's okay to go back to. Oatmeal and raisin best cookies. Oh, cookie. Where do we go on cookies? I suppose we would call them biscuits. I know cookies to me are different than biscuits, because they are. But what would you say? I don't know. I think we've done this before. I did have some American one. They used to do them in Tesco and around here, but they don't do them anymore. Pepperidge Farm, that's American, right? Some big, chunky, like macadamia nut type things in there. They were good, but don't do them anymore. A big chocolate muffin from Costco. Oh, the thingy ones. What are they called? Not Lakeland. Yeah, that make that Costco do. The big muffins, man, too much. Strawberry sauce, chocolate sauce, and a big portion of ice cream. That sounds lovely. The best part about Costco is the food afterwards. Yeah, I've not been to Costco for a long time. Yeah, it's cheap out there, isn't it? The big pizzas and stuff. Am I missing anything? Costco, it's fine. It's good for buying bulk, but I don't know. If you don't go there all the time, paying the membership doesn't really cover what you're saving. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, where are we up to? Red Dead. You got to do Red Dead. Red Dead 2. Yes, definitely got to go back and do that. Wolfenstein: The Old Blood and New Order. They're pretty easy to do as well. Star Wars Battlefront 2, not so much. Steep, nice. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, that would be good on a screen eventually, big screen. My Name is Mayo, Hitman Go, Erica, yeah, just do that once or twice and leave that. Black Hole, don't think we've seen that before. Jack and Daxter Precursor Legacy, the Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Yeah, I stopped about there as well. Oh, and TVs as well, guess you buy a TV. They sell some top tier fridges, glasses and TVs. Yeah, the TVs, they sell everything. Costco is not just, it's not a supermarket, it's wholesalers, isn't it? They sell everything. No, come on. Let's get it off my glasses. I don't want to have to clean them properly. I always hear the Cookie Monster voice in my head when I hear the cookies. Cookie. Here we are again. Here we are again. It always winds up talking about food and snacks. You'll make me hungry. I know. Yeah, I can't go anywhere. I got 2 hours. I'm hungry now. It's just an easy topic, though, isn't it? Everyone has very strong, differing opinions on food, more than most things. Jack 2, Jack 3. Jack 3 nearly done as well. Do you do Jack 2 legit? Because that's quite a difficult one. Who's got the best cafe? Morrison's or Asda would have to go. Morrison's. Wow. Abu Moda. Can't believe what? I don't go in either of those two, Morrison's or Asda, so I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't go in either of those, or even. No, I don't really go in cafes, so I don't know. I finally saw your face. Ah, right. Disappointing, isn't it? I've always said to people, use that as an icebreaker. If we're on death row, what would your last meal be? That's okay. Okay. What would it be? I don't know. Is Ben a Tesco guy? Yeah, Tesco and sometimes Sainsbury's and Marks and Spencer's. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Jack 2, very easy with the dev mode. Yeah, but he's done it 5 days. No, wait, what is it? A week and a day. So, not really very quick dev mode, is it? Unless, maybe he has. I don't know. So yeah, Jack 3 and then the Surge 2. You played a lot because this is 2020, the end of 2020, and we're at the Surge 2 here already. Hey, what's that? Paul CIX, thank you for your here. Marxist is the best, or M&S as you probably call it. Marxist. Why would you call it Marxist? Marxist. Okay, Marxist. Okay, I get that now. By the way, Ben, if you're ever down Stockport, check out Coffee Block. Our friends across the road, Dave and Dave own it, and they're doing fantastically well, packed every time they go past. Had a Biscoff cake there, and it was one of the best I've had. Where's that then? Coffee Block. That doesn't even sound familiar. Thanks for all the walkthroughs, trophy, especially Dark Souls. All three. You've done all 3 Dark Souls. Nice. No problem at all. Best coffee at home, freshly ground coffee beans and espresso machine. Yeah, we don't have that here. I don't really drink coffee. I have coffee once a day, once a week. That's now because it has more caffeine than tea. That's it. And it keeps me going a bit longer. But no, if I go to mum and dad's, they have good coffee there. But my wife just drinks the instant stuff, which I don't really. I don't really care for it. Yeah, but homemade, proper ground coffee, which my dad does, is really good. Mark Caesar's how I say it. Jack 2 can be done in 5-10 minutes. Oh, did you not do it that way then? Where the entertainer is, yeah, and that it's right near that in the centre. Yeah, the entertainer's near where they opened up the river, where Barclays is on the corner. So yeah, I mean I walked through there to get to thingy. It's a Coffee Block. Is it on the right? Under the what's down there, like the Body Shop or something? Or is it there where the entertainer is? Bloodborne, yes, of course, of that as well. So you've done Dark Souls and Bloodborne, nice. Never had coffee. Just stop there. Just that's controversial. How old are you again? And you've never had coffee? Love coffee revels. There's something wrong there. I'd actually probably, I'd be more happy to get a coffee Revel than I would a raisin one. So, yeah, I suppose I'm with you on that one. 5 to 6 times a day, that's a lot of coffee. That's a lot. Are you only supposed to have like 2 or 3? And then sort of switch to decaf. That's a lot of caffeine. Wow. Be up all night. That's ridiculous. Finished Bloodborne 2 days ago, so we will see that. I'm 19, but yeah, I haven't had coffee. So yeah, how have you not? I suppose, yeah. I mean, my brother, he doesn't drink either of those either, and he's only 2 years younger than me. So yeah, some people just don't, I suppose. I think he's tried it at least, though. Tea only when I'm sick. Lemon and honey. Oh no, tea all day, every day. Apart from now, apparently. Always found the Body Shop a strange name for a store. It is really, isn't it? Body Shop. I suppose, yeah, it sounds like a car place, doesn't it? The raisin ones are nasty. Yeah, opposite the works. Okay, so yeah, so I mean on the right is where the underground, where the Body Shop. Yeah, there. Okay. Great shower gel. I haven't been in a Body Shop for a long time. I don't know why I thought of that, to be honest. Who rates the Body Shop in Holby City? The kettle never stops. I know. Yeah, all the time. If I get up off this chair and go downstairs, it's just, even if I've just finished one, I'll put another one on. Grocery chain called, is that Co-op or Coop? We have Co-op 365. I've always hated that name and thought it makes sense. Call it No Scope 360. Thought that made more sense. Is it Coop or is it Co-op? Because there's no hyphen there. Is it Coop 365? Coffee better than the Energizer. I know, right? The shea butter shower gel from the Body Shop with the moisturizer. Can't go wrong. That's brilliant. Put the kettle on Turkish. That's from Thingy, who I was mentioning before. I can't remember which one it is of the two. Doing the RE7 Plat Chase. Nice. How's it going? Way up to 3 playthroughs, that one, isn't it? Never had a cup of tea either. Oh, Jesus. Snatch reference. That's the one. That's the one. Snatch. I was talking about the director before. A betting company. It does sound like a betting company. Right. Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. Fallout Shelter. You tried Worms Rumble. That was... no, that's not... might have been when we got it on PS Plus. Conan Exiles, Just Cause 4. I'm guessing you did. No, you didn't finish it. Rogue Aces, High IQ Ace Unlimited, Adventure Capitalist. A lot of the free ones here. Wolfenstein Young Blood Journey. Got to finish that. It's short for cooperative. My first job as a fruit and veg boy was in one. I used to live above a co-op in a place down the road from me, and 2 weeks I think it was after I moved out, because the landlady wouldn't, because I lived there with a friend and then he moved to Australia and left me his part of the rent for the last couple of months because we only had a 6 months contract. And then I said to the landlady, will you drop it and I'll live here on my own, if not I'll have to move out. And she said no, because she wanted more money. She actually wanted more money. She wanted to put it up. So right, well, I'm gone. And then 2 weeks later, the co-op burned down because somebody left the toaster on in the break room, and the flat was completely gone. So I missed that, which was lucky. I only lived I moved across the road, and got to watch out my window, which was nice. There's a little story about the co-op. Have you seen Go Local Extras are a thing? I was surprised. No, I don't know what that is. Is it a big Go Local, I presume? How are you? How can I meet you? What do you mean, meet me? In real life? I'm fine, by the way. I mean, we meet here. Yeah, how are you doing? Rise of the Tomb Raider, unfinished. Yes, you need to finish that. Somebody did a good guide for that as well. Never heard of that. If it's like a corner shop, the nearest one to me are Premier, best one, Co-op. Go local. There's loads of them in Manchester. There's one in Bredbury. They're everywhere. Afura, how we doing? Again, good to see you back. They run off dividends like John Lewis, owned by the staff customers in a way. It used to be. They also have funeral directors. The Co-op do, yes. That's where they started as funeral directors, if I remember correctly. Will probably correct me on that. Neo, I think that's true. I'm sure I heard that once. Yeah, Rise of Tomb Raider, need to finish that. Neo, Dark Souls 2, you need to finish that as well. Will I do the counts that I wrote down? If we get... probably not going to finish this one before 9 o'clock. Honestly, I wouldn't hold my breath. But again, next week we'll do the same again, spin. So I might not finish this one in time. And if I do, it won't be much time for a long one. So... yeah, I mean, it will still be the ones that are written down, or whoever's still here. I am, thank you. I'm fine as well, thank you. I'll tell you one you've never ever seen on holiday. Spa. Never see one of those near me in my life. A spa? There's one in Hazel Grove. On the corner of the Five Ways. You know where Five Ways is in Hazel Grove? There's a spa there. Is there a spa in High Lane? I think High Lane one's a spa as well. There's spas all over the place. I don't use them. I just kind of know where they are for some reason. It used to be called Corner Shop. Well, that makes sense. There's a funeral director's Co-op on Allerton Road. I don't know where that is. Shadow of the Tomb Raider 4% is a shame personally. I think it's a great game. It is good. It is. Shadow is, yeah. The DLC, not so much, but yeah. Galgun 2, Greed Force, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Lego Marvel's Superhero 2. That's the one you said you'd given, wasn't it? You said you were giving up? You have Spa over there as well. Why would Ben or anyone else here know where Allerton Road is? I don't know. I say many roads. I guess it's speaking to you directly, Will, when I mention roads and places, because no one else here will have no idea. But I do the same thing. I guess he might be talking to Rachnid, because they're in Liverpool as well. For my defence, this bought my friend and started playing and get first trophy before I could stop him. What was that on? There, see? Okay, it was for Rachnid. One of my dad's old workmates, Mandip, used to own the post office there until he moved to Aberdeen. The one in Hazel Grove. The offhand shops are the best. Was it car share? I don't know. Yeah, obviously we're talking about Liverpool things there. Galgun. Okay, it was that one. Oh, right, friend. Okay. I mean, I don't know what sort of game that is, to be honest. Trying Tomb Raider Shadow right now. First time I launched. You not played Tomb Raider before? Off-brand. Okay, that makes more sense. Offhand. Concrete Genie. Nice. It's one I always say I'm going to play. And it only takes 8 hours as well. I should just do it. Man, that rain's coming down. Jesus, it's nearly May. Control. But then again, April showers are a thing, aren't they? Control. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Control. Is Control 2 still this year? No, I think we did this last week, didn't we? It's... Alan Wake is this year still. Wow, is Galgun that bad? Please don't stream Galgun. I was going to search it then, but I'll wait. Okay. Hazel Grove Post Office. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know there was a post office down there as well. I just know there. I used the dry cleaners once. My name is Mayo too. I actually used to drive past there. Well, I didn't drive every day to go to school. I have lots of unfinished games. Once I've got moved into a new flat, I'll get internet. Hopefully, it will be soon. Been waiting since January. Wow. Is that to get into your new flat? Richard, by the way, it's been a while. You've been waiting for a new flat since January, or waiting for internet since January? Either way, that's not good. Twin robots. I'm not going to try and say that word again. Island game. Paraiso. That's it, isn't it? It's just that. And I was overthinking it last time. NBA 2K20, Assassin's Creed 2, Revelations, Modern Warfare. Holy crap, it's orange. That's Sam. Thank you, Sam. That's not pinged up yet either, has it? Sam, man, again, I donated some to another streamer who is going for the Super Meat Boy Plat, so I cannot neglect my most favourite and friendly streamer. So here you go. Well, thank you. That kind of makes me feel like I have to try the Super Meat Boy again. Sam, thank you. You've, over the years, so many. Yeah. He's going for the Super Meat Boy Plat. On stream, I definitely couldn't do it on stream. That would not work, because I wouldn't be able to talk to everyone. Most favourite. That's crazy that, yeah, the favourite one out of everybody. That's really... Okay, thank you. Flat. Oh, wow. You're not homeless, I hope. Are you? You do have somewhere to live at this point. Flats, they're not too bad, actually. At one point, they were horrendous to try and find anywhere to live like that, but they are sort of coming down again. Yeah, Sam with the big as well, the orange. Thank you. It's got it on 1%. On 1%. What has? Damn. There is the... What? What am I missing there? That's not my intention. There's Ben's next M&S meal sorted. I don't go there often. Just certain things that are better from there. Yeah, they got rid of the one in Stockport, which is a bit annoying, to be honest. Or about 5 Greg's Meals deals. That's true. I can't say I go there often either. The infamous dead finger sausage roll tossed into the Mersey. Me? Dead finger sausage roll tossed into the Mersey. Was that when you mean when I had that horrible one? What? Low percentage. There's nothing wrong with a low percentage at all. This one's a low percentage. Low percentage actually means that you're sane. That's what that means. It means you can just move on and do it in a healthy way, unlike me and many others who have to finish things. So no, a low percentage is a good thing. Did I ever play Evil Dead? If not, will you? I did not. I did try it. I did like it, but I just didn't have a reason to do it again. I don't know. There's just so much and so little time, isn't there? There's certain games I will never try again, which is Cyberpunk, things like that. So that frees up some time. But Evil Dead is high on the list, but no, not anytime soon, unfortunately. Not homeless, currently living in Mum's house, but which I rent now, pay bills, etc. But it's temporary. At least you got somewhere. That's good. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. At least, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Probably know him. PS5 trophies, Brent. I don't know him, but of course I know him. Yeah, he's going for the plat, but I think he's a bit off more than he can chew. He's struggling. Yeah, of course I know who he is. Yeah, I did that as well. I'll admit it. Hell, where did I get up to? I got through World 1. I started World 2, and yeah, it's going to take a lot of practice, and I don't know if I have the patience to do it anymore. I just don't, honestly. I don't know, because there's so many other things I want to, play and try, and something like doing Super Meat Boy is a full-time job almost. It's you have to be locked in, and just no, it's just not going to happen. You mentioned chucking one for the fishes. I did, yes, because it was nasty as hell, and it was the Mersey. You're right, and it was gross, and yeah, I've not been there since actually. Speaking of Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell in Boba Hotep. Now there's a film. That's a film that I've not even heard of for a very long time. Elvis living in a retirement home. That man claiming to be JFK with his skin dyed. It's a weird one. I've sort of started BF1 but kind of regretted it. The campaign is putting me off. BF1, I don't remember the campaign for that. Oh, it's which switches like loads of different characters, isn't it? It was fine. Don't remember it though, so it can't be that good. On we go. Street Fighter 5. Cyberpunk is there. Thumper, Enter the Gungeon. These were, it's when we got all those for PlayStation, wasn't it? When did we get all these specific ones? I can't remember now. Zombie Army 4, Dead War, Haikyuu Ace, Darksiders 2 is good. Saints Row 4 re-elected. Robustle, oh no. Batman, Telltale, and Enemy Within. Still never did that second one. 1 year, 7 months. So I actually started the Enemy Within first, and then did them in order afterwards. Son, do you know once you start, there's no going back? Trophies, you mean? Yeah. It must. If you're talking about what I would say to my son, yeah, he does actually approach it in a. If he likes the game, he'll do it. If not, he won't, which is a good thing. So he should do it. 2042 is all online. I prefer that for shooters. Really, I prefer it completely opposite, to be honest. I like how Call of Duty are doing it now and separated it completely for the most part. The zombie stuff is still there, isn't it? Yeah, I just don't remember the campaign for BF1. I thought they were really fleshed out. I just don't at all. But Battlefield is, the original ones and all that. There's always been online, like that big online battle. So, yeah, they never really did nail the campaign stuff. So, I suppose them not having it is not too bad. Question for all, what is the game you really want to plat, but you are probably not good enough? For me, it's Trackmania Turbo and Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Jesus. Super Meat Boy, I guess. Mirror's Edge, the first one. But then again, I've not tried it since... I tried that very early on, and I wasn't very good at games back then. I bet now, and I haven't tried it since. So I might be able to do that, but that is one I actually have definitely tried to do and just couldn't do it, the first one. Lawrence of Arabia 1 was badass. Lawrence of Arabia... Oh, the campaign bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, that was good, wasn't it? It's all coming back to me now. Like Pink Panther. Super Meat Boy, going to try it next year, though. Have you tried it already, Fide? Wife needs assistance. Okay, Eric. See you soon. I want to play a Sekiro or something, but I'm not good at that type of game. Maybe when I do the guide it will help. Maybe. I started Enemy Within first, but when I noticed I played in the wrong order, I threw it right in the backlog. Makes sense. That's what I thought happened. I never go back. I'd never go for Meat Boy and many other platformers. See, I don't mind platformers. Not 3D ones. 2D ones I can do. But yes, there's just something about the movement in Meat Boy I'm not 100% with. I don't know. I think it's the floatiness of it. Don't really like it. I don't know. It's like I said, it's getting used to it. Didn't like the setting of Bloodborne. That's the best bit, honestly. Wow. Okay. Overwatch 2, Spellbreak, another Galgun. Was that your friend again, or was this you this time? Soma, which I will do, honestly. I will. It was Tommy, and usually Mayara who mentioned that one. Closest Tina Souls type is Fallen Order. Yeah, it's a good, honestly, it's a good starting place. Fallen Order. They are good. It is good. I'm saying they because there's a new one. I'm guessing it's going to be quite good. Mirror's Edge is still doable server-wise, but I don't think it is skill-wise on my end, that is. Thank goodness got back in time to hear Ben discuss Galgun again. Yeah, is it that? What is it? Why is it that bad? What is it about that one? Do I want to know? Destiny 2, Capcom Arcade Stadiums, Star Wars Squadrons. That's quite difficult, isn't it? It's not that I don't like it. I know my limits. Yeah, I do like to test them and try them, and then when I realise I can't do it, it stays at 1% on my trophy list. So yes, I wish I knew my limits, but then I always wanted to try it. But I had tried it. I don't know why. I just thought I was going to do it, honestly. I thought, right, we'll do it. Obviously, I don't know my limits. Shiny, no idea what that is. We've never seen that before. Batman Arkham Knight, which I should just go and do that again, honestly. PUBG, Arkham City, Unravel, Timber Tennis Versus, Farming Simulator 19, couldn't even put the trailer on. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, Chickens in the Road, Legends of Talia, Race. Oh, there's a few here. Little Adventures on the Prairie, and then Snake Boat. That thumbnail every time. And Murdered Soul Suspects. That's easy ones to go and back and clean up. Wipeout was always one I wanted for bragging rights, but was rubbish at it. Yeah, and I started that as well. Maybe I should have done that, but there was no way I was ever going to do that either. Trackmania is an unrealistic dream of mine. Just not got the fingers for it, not even at the red levels yet, and I'm struggling. Okay. No, I wouldn't even know where to start there either. This time it was me. I didn't like that I had a second one, so I bought the first one as well, luckily only for okay. Right, so same again. The sequel was done first. I'm gonna write it down because I want to see what they are. Thief, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, again all online, that one as well. Newtonian Inversion. Oh, it's one of the easier ones by the looks of it. WWE 2K Battlegrounds, My Hero 1's Justice, Sonic Forces, Mechorama. I thought I was going to love that. Just the style, and it was a puzzle game, but my god, did that get boring in the end. Disappointing. Anyway, Get to the Top, Breakthrough, Alien Destroyer was an easy one as well. What Remains of Edith Finch? I've still not done that. There's a platinum for that one, isn't there? Dark Souls Remastered, got to get that done. Lich Dom Battle Mage, that I've never seen before either. NHL 21, Dark Souls 3, come on, the Dark Souls, you got to go and do them. Devil May Cry 5. I've not even tried, so I couldn't say. No, I don't think I would be able to. That's another one of those. That's a Super Meat Boy kind of situation. I just don't think I would be able to do it. But I feel like I could. But I know as soon as I started, I wouldn't be able to. Did you play GTA 4? Another one I've always wanted to do, but just physically couldn't because of difficulty or lack of patience, time constraint. I did. When I was playing GTA... I didn't, sorry. I did try... When I was playing GTA 4, when I did online, it's because I was taking the PlayStation to Mum and Dad's house because I didn't have internet at the place I was living at. And no, I didn't really have the time. I did try and do it. I was playing it. It was my first proper experience of online, really, I would say. I didn't really do much PC online stuff. So that was, and no. That was another one, and yeah, I would like to have done as well. Mecharama. I didn't even know that. I didn't notice that. Electrocute. I didn't even notice that when it came up. Is it? Where? Oh yeah. Electrocuted. I didn't. I didn't even see that come up. How the hell do you know that? Such an obscure game as well. Where are we up to? Yeah, Frozen, Freefall, Snowball Fights, Grand Theft Auto 5, Remnant from the Ashes, Yakuza 0, Tennis World Tour 2, Plants vs Zombies, Overcooked. I didn't think I was ever going to like that game, but my god do I like that game and that whole series. Cross Out, Rocket League, no platinum, a lot of the DLC done though. Minecraft, Mafia, nice done. SpongeBob SquareHead, what's that in your bottom? It is Funny Truck, 10 minutes 40 of 99.33. Who are the 0.67 who can't do it? Always, yeah. Who? There are some that are 100%, aren't they? That'll play on your conscience now. It will. You just know the sort of crap you do. Devil May Cry, Predator Hunting. Oh my god, Predator Hunting Grounds, Baseball Bout Autorific Arcade, easy one as well. Marvel Spider-Man. There we go. So it was 2 years 6 months. So a lot later when he did the DLC. Cars 3, Driven to Win. Cars 3. Have I seen Cars 3? I don't think I have. I don't know if I want to either. Dead Island Riptide Definitive Edition Super Meat Boy. There it is, 5%. That's a lot further than I got. What do you have to do to get 5%? You found a warp zone. I think I did that. You unlock Commander Video Double Rainbow all the way. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I did that. Beat the Forest Light World without dying. Nice. That's the first world, I guess. Yeah, it just... What it is I'm struggling on a certain one in World 2 somewhere. I think I'm struggling here. How the hell am I going to do all of these without even dying? So doing this is pretty impressive, actually. Even doing the first world without dying is impressive enough. If I play a game, I have to play it on the hardest one that doesn't alter the HUD. Or isn't a straight permadeath. Didn't do it on Fallen Order, though, so we'll amend with Survivor. Oh, so now you actually stick it on the hardest possible without it being uncomfortably difficult. I like that. Rocket League needs doing. Can't be much need. No, for 73%. No, it won't be, will it? Funny Truck sounds like a intimate surgical procedure. I suppose it does, doesn't it? Okay. 99.3 and yours is 33.99. Nice. Assume Rocket League is the single player. I had that left when I was playing it. There's a lot of messing around on that, isn't there? Anita Boy, the first step. Yeah, he's on the way. One Piece, World Seeker, Unravel 2, Dead Light Out. Ah, that was right. That's right. That just reminded me. There's some games that are leaving Plus, aren't they? And this is one of them. It's a game I did like when I streamed it. I really did like it. But there's a horrible trophy. I think it's a speedrun or something. And I think... that's the reason I don't want to do it. Otherwise, I would do it. And that's just... where is it? I'm sure there's like a speed. One of these is a speed run. It obviously doesn't outright say. I'm sure it is. Anyway, which is just a shame because I just can't be bothered doing a speed run at the moment, and the game's going to disappear. Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet, Mad Max, Defunct, Mortal Kombat 10, Last of Us Part 2. That needs to be done as well. Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, The Wolf Among Us. Nice, you've done that. Prototype 2, that's good. Shadow of Colossus, Flatland Prologue, no idea what that is. Quite a quick one by the looks of it. War Dogs, Red's Return, Last of Us Remastered, PS4 one, yes. Shut down. What shut down? Fun fact, I woke my kids up when I got the platform. What, was I in the middle of the night or something? Just screaming. Oh no. Destroy All Humans, Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. So there's a series I've never tried for the difficulty, either 8 out of 10, 85 hours. But then it's the same people that did Neo. Am I right in saying that? No. Yes? No. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'd like them either. Didn't even know you had kids, Sam. Fair play though, I'd probably do the same. Brute force through that one. I know. Wake up the neighbours as well. Middle-earth, Shadow of War, Godfall, Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor. Nice. Quite a lot of the DLC done as well. DC Supervillains, Beast Quest, Kingdom Hearts, Melody of Memory, that's right. Jack X Combat Racing, Knack 2, Jump King, Haven, which is also on Plus at the moment, isn't it? Persona 5 Strikers, For Honor, Dirt 5. Dirt 5's good. That's a comical typo. Where am I looking? Subnautica, Sims 4, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. 3%. That's I don't know. The Witcher's a weird one. It's quite often it's either all done, fully completed, favorite game of all time for the person, or it's 3%, couldn't be bothered, didn't really care for it, which is a weird one. People don't really push through it. Tiny Tina Assault on Dragon Keep, Rocket Arena EA Sports UFC 4, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, Dying Light, Five Nights at Freddy's, Case Animatronics. I guess that's the same as Five Nights at Freddy's. I know people turn their noses up at 1%, but am I the only one who thinks it's quite exciting to have all this stuff to do? This, you mean when you look at yeah, I mean, oh man, whose quote was that? Oh, who said it? About a bookshelf. Having a bookshelf with all books that you've read is boring. There's no excitement there. But if you've got a bookshelf that's full of books that you haven't read, it's exciting. It's all new. There's lots of stuff you've not experienced yet. The same could be said for, a trophy list like this, if that's what you're meaning. Is that you have all this stuff to do, and it's there. You've kind of started it. You've made yourself aware of it, and then you've got all this stuff to look forward to, as it were. I can't remember who said that about the bookshelf. I'm sure if it's famous enough, we'll all know it. The Witcher, I thought you might say that has to be done. Type on the Mad Max comment. I didn't see a Mad Max comment. Is it a lot further up? Whole Tomb Raider trilogy to do. He has. That's the feeling I have with my vinyl collection. Nice, yeah. I have it with the Blu-rays, of course, as well. I've just set it all out on a new thing. Where I have them all the ones I haven't watched are like the main ones now, so I could just look at them and it makes it a lot easier to choose something. Having a bookshelf where you have read the first 5 pages of every book, that's kind of strange. That's kind of strange, isn't it? I suppose if you've read the back, the dust jacket, whatever, and whatever. I'd never even read an introduction to a book before actually reading the book, because some of the times they just straight out just spoil it, which is strange. Sounds like Dr. Seuss. Probably not. No, it was... who was it? It was a writer. I can't remember now. Right, Deponia and Chaos and Deponia. Are the Deponia series good? Because it was really cheap. I think I got them at one point. One of them's not available anymore, is it? Unless it's physical. Lords of Fallen, Amnesia Collection, Code Vein, bit of Souls stuff going on there. Lords of Fallen, Code Vein, Sleeping Dogs Definitive, Ukulele, Stranded Deep, Horizon Zero Dawn, Almost Dawn. I'm guessing it's the hard difficulty playthrough thing. Crash Team Racing, Nitro Fuel, Spyro the Dragon, Ripto's Rage, Stick of Truth, amazing. That Mark Twain. I don't know. I don't know. I have to look it up after because it'll annoy me. I can't remember where it was. Jeffrey Archer. No, probably not. Yeah, new South Park. That's something to look forward to, that game. Bioshock 2. Bioshock. They're just not going to miss, are they? They can't. They don't ever miss, do they? Maybe sometimes. WRC2 Slay the Spire. I just can't get enough of that game. And it's so simple. It's just amazing in its simplicity. Very addictive for me anyway, maybe not for others. Sonic Colors Ultimate, Lego Marvel Superheroes first one, Ninja Gaiden Sigma is 2%. Didn't like that one as well. 9 out of 10. 90. Jesus. I guess since we can't figure out who quoted it, you can just claim it. Yeah, okay, I just made that up. I made that up. And if I had, it would... yeah, it sounds like I made it up because it wasn't very eloquent either. Fishing Garrett. Fishing Garrett, what's that? What did you mention there? On we go. The Surge, 100%. Nice. 2 years, nearly 3 years later. Mafia 2 with its horrendous trophy. I really want to play that again as well. Tribes of Midgard. Really didn't like that when I streamed it. Monkey King Heroes back. Warframe. That's one I wish I'd never started. Warframe. That's one, definitely. A library of mostly unread books is far more inspiring than a library of books already read. The wonderful and terrible habit of buying too many books. PWXYZ News blog of Publish Week. Have you just Googled it? I don't. Okay, that sounds kind of right. A library of mostly unread books is far more inspiring than a library of books already read. I get that. Sounds right. It sounded longer though when I had the original. Maybe that's it. News blog of Publishers Weekly. It's not got a name on that though, has it? I don't know if it was a blog though, because I don't read blogs. I'm reading The Green Mile in my morning break at work. I wonder how would have imagined the look of the characters if I had not seen the movie. Yeah, it's hard to do that if you've seen a film first and then go and read the book. It's not good, is it? I mean, it's fine. But I always prefer doing it the other way around. I don't think I've ever liked a book after watching the film. Actually, maybe The Shining. That book's better. But yeah, once you've seen the characters and you've seen how somebody else has imagined everything, it's hard to not see that. I think that's maybe why I couldn't get into Game of Thrones. I'm usually good on this stuff, but not too sure. Abraham Lincoln famously said, "Things I want to know are in books. My best friend is a man who will get me a book I ain't read." Okay, that's a good one. I will die next to a pile of things I was meaning to read. That's a pretty good quote as well. I did. You're trying to work it out. There you go. Yeah, I don't know who I'm sure it was an author. I don't read blogs. Maybe somebody appropriated it. I don't know. I've done 100 pages a night for many years. Never been one to put off books. 100 pages a night. I can't read at night. I need to read in the morning, or in the middle of the day. Night, it just doesn't go in. or I'm thinking of other things like going to sleep. 100 pages a night, though, that's a lot. He's a man who walks with no shoes on Florida swamp. What? Who are you talking about? Fishing Garrett. He's hunting for pythons, and if he grabs a snake, he's yoink. Kicks a controller or something. What's that from? The Shining, next book option. The Shining is a better book than it is film, and I really like Stanley Kubrick. Should really see his TikTok. Some interesting videos, and that was Fishing Garrett. Okay, I'll have a look. Fall asleep, yeah, I'd just fall asleep reading at night, definitely, and then I just have to reread it in the morning because I wouldn't have gone in. It makes no odds to me. My mind's always contemplating stuff night and day. Yeah, I have to be quiet, focused on reading. Can't just do it passively. So like some people do it on trains or walking. I've seen people walking and reading. Just how the hell do you do that? No idea. Five Nights at Freddy's. My Name's Mail 3. The trilogy is complete. Wait, did we see 2? Yeah, we did. Just Cause 3. Yakuza Kiwami is there. Rayman Legends. Roller Champions. Abzu. Nice. Feudal Alloy. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Quite an easy list-ish. 28% is quite high. Naruto to Boruto. Shinobi Striker. Tokyo Run. Still Stand Arog. Arog was okay. Ladders of Paugi. Gundam versus The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. Now there's an interesting film. Nexamon. Forbidden West. Unfinished. Yeah. I don't think I'm in a rush to buy the DLC, honestly. I'm done with that at this point. Other lists after this one. Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to have time for a shortish one, so yeah, I reckon so. I don't think the link will come through on the stream. It shouldn't do. It won't. I don't think the links are allowed. It might be. I'm kind of through it a bit quicker now, so it might be another list, but I'm not 100%. Don't remember which game it was, but I fell asleep one time when I was grinding. I've done that as well. Gameplay. Hello. How are you doing? The book moves. I know. I've seen people doing it. I'm sure you've seen it as well. People just walking down the street reading. No idea. Charles Darwin used to walk 1-2 miles on a path around his home at Down House in Kent every day, pondering things. For reading, though, I'm not sure whether I could do it whilst walking. I've definitely seen people doing it. Whether they're actually reading or just trying to look clever, that's something else entirely. Catching the balls, bowling balls. Bowling Breakthrough Game Arcade. The Bronze Age. That's just... What is the dash... Not dashes, ellipses for? We haven't seen that before. Lydia, Infamous First Light, nice, that's good. Infamous Festival Blood on the PS3. Infamous, were these on Plus, I'm guessing, because we haven't seen any PS3 up until this point. Shadow Warrior 3, Red Dead 1, the first one. Maneater, didn't like Maneater. I'm Bread. You got a lot further on I Am Bread than you are Maneater. That is surprising. Telling Lies, which I've heard is pretty bad but quick. Celeste, I don't know. Celeste, will I do it? I don't think I will. Not legit. Honestly, I will be honest on that one. Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Anthology, Man of Medan, that one. Now, those who pretend to do work in a laptop in Starbucks or Costa. Yeah, I doing any sort of thing like that in a public place, no. I was... This is going to make me sound awful as well. No, I had to write up or type a video, do a script for a video when I was flying on a plane back. And even doing that while sat next to someone was too much. I couldn't even contemplate going to a coffee shop or something like that every day just to do typing. or trying to look like I'm doing something. No, because you just don't get anything done. No chance. Mitchell, how are we doing? Sorry, I missed the last few weeks. My rugby career did start well. Of course, involved in involved in a car accident and broke a leg, so I've been on the fix. Been watching these on catch up as a podcast. Mitchell, of course, you were starting rugby, and at least you only broke your leg. That's all we can say. But you're gonna be carrying on, I presume. You're not. It's not career ending at this point, is it? You don't sound. You haven't said that it's not, so that's good. But yeah, man. Hope we get back soon. But saying that doesn't really mean much, does it? You just want to get out there now, don't you? Because you've started, you're in, and then it's all of a sudden it's stopped again. Man, that's not good. Scrooge McDuck must have walked in a circle. What do you mean there? I don't know that one. I could never read in a car as a passenger, motion sickness. No. Or on a train, I struggle with that as well, although I've not been on a train for many years. It's daft at uni. There's tons of faculties and of course none other than the library to do stuff like that. But when you get facilities, I don't know why I said faculties, because I read university first. Get these big wigs having a publicly declare their essay writing in an MS. Why can't I read properly? Jesus Christ. Oh, right, yes. Anyway, hope you got the gist of that one. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather just do it in quiet, in peace, and yeah. Like whenever I'm on here doing something, it has to be quiet. So I do most of it at the day when no one's here. Coffee shops are generally quite chilled out places, although I've never worked in one myself. I've seen people in there and I've looked and I think, can I do that? Would I actually be able to do that? And I just think, no. Too many distractions. Am I having a stroke? I think so. I think something happened there. I just shut down for a minute. I'm back now though. I don't know what the hell that was. It was all over the place. Jesus. Right, on we go. Little Nightmares, that needs doing. Little Hope, that's the one I started, and that needs doing as well. Call of Cthulhu. Crash Bandicoot 4, you've had a good go at it though. Chicken Police, that was quite dull, I must say. I did do it. Guardians of the Galaxy, that's good. Loco Roco, that's happening again. Lego Batman 2, DC Superheroes. Yeah, still able to carry on. Will be a 2-month process after the cast is off. Then I can play again. Finally get a pro debut for Gloucester. Been using your Souls guys in my time off though. That's a good thing, I suppose, isn't it? You've got some time to get some soulsing done. But yeah, would that be televised then for Gloucester? That'd be pretty cool to see. For those of you that read a lot, do you prefer to read from a book or an ebook or a phone or a tablet? Book. I've tried doing ebooks because they're so cheap now. They're just ridiculous. Because there's some books I was actually after physically, and they're quite expensive. So I thought, I'll do ebook. Can't do it. I can't do it. And people who read on a phone or a tablet, what the hell is wrong with you? Especially a phone. No, it has to be a book. Back to DS3. Go and see in the future. Yeah, good luck, Mitchell. Get well soon, and get that DS3 done. You're doing DS3, isn't it? Yeah. Nice, yeah, get back to it. Good to hear from you, if it wasn't exactly good news, but yeah. Ben Speaks by Coffee Talk, yes. They're doing a sequel, that's out. Is it this month? It might actually already be out. Coffee Talk 2. Physical book, absolutely. Will never convert to ebooks, although granted a lot of journal articles use at university or PDFs. It's hard to read though. So much left unfinished. There is, but there's nothing wrong with that. If you like annotating, a phone is good to read and make notes. Yes, but I don't really annotate, honestly. I know you should. Yeah. People go crazy about annotating, but do they actually ever go back to it? If you're not doing it specifically for research or something, then probably not. Writing down a good quote or line here or there is a good idea. What do they call those books that people do? I forget them. Where they just write down the random stuff they've learned along the way. Long-time lurker here. May I ask you to review my PSN account? It will be very interesting for me to see what you have to say about our trophy list. The account in question is Chris Milk. Hello, Christian. And long-time lurker. Good to see you. Right now, I'm just going through this one. We will be having a quick look. If it's a shorter one, I'll be asking for some shorter ones. Hopefully, we'll be done sort of, I don't know, maybe half an hour. It'll be very short ones, actually. But yeah, if not, we'll can do next week. Not guaranteed, but we'll put your name down. Memoir, no. It's not a memoir. I can't remember what it is. It's like a journal, but it's not a journal. No, not a ramblings. It's called a... It's like not an everyday book, or... Oh, God damn it, what are they called? I wouldn't even know how to search it now, because you just get all sorts. But no, it's like a scrapbook of thoughts and things like that. You just write stuff down and quotes you've found and things like that. Best get to it, my guy. I'm doing the same at the moment, jumping from PS4 and PS3. Oh yeah, cleaning up, you mean? It's always good fun, though, to clean up and see that percentage go up. It goes a lot quicker when you're cleaning than doing new stuff. No need to read, getting rid of my exclamation mark, like the question marks on a map. No need to read. I did, though, of course. And thank you for 28 months. Do you get a question mark? Is that what it is? Exclamation mark? No, it's not a diary because you're not writing specific days down. About 2:30. That's a bit too long for today, I'm afraid, Christian. Books aren't my strong point. No, it's not a diary, no. And our library, ebooks and audiobook selection is second to none. How does a library have ebooks? Audiobooks, how do they do that as well? It's not going to be cassettes, is it? CDs. Or is it CD? Maybe it's CDs. How do you do ebooks, though, in a library? Or do you just buy them and that's it, you have them? Right, Hollow Knight. 1111 Memories Retold, Black Mirror, Terraria, Hot Wheels Unleashed, that's good. A whole of a lot of grinding in, though. Can't even imagine people doing this when it first came out. Yaiba, Ninja Gaiden Z. Yaiba. What is that? Really difficult, apparently. Tron Evolution, Minute, Cuphead. Oh, Cuphead. Completely forgot about that again. DLC. Who needs to read in today's age? Everybody should read in today's age. And then, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody. No worries. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to it next week. If you're here early, we'll put your name down. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, Car Mechanics Simulator, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. Welcome to Mark's Story. Oh, these are the projects summarized. What the hell? What's this? Welcome to Mark's story in the world of a Project Summer Ice. Welcome to Pammy's story in a world of Project Summer Ice. Welcome to Jane's story in a world of Project... Yeah, you get the idea. Some of the easy ones. Welcome to the world of ZJ the Ball. It's not even round. They couldn't even draw a ball. The Silver Age. Not seen that before. Stray. It's fine. It's, yeah. I don't know how it got in the Game of the Year category, honestly. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, 10 out of 10, 100 hours, no thank you. 19 seconds plat. Which one had 19 seconds? Oh, this one. That's quite, yeah. Bit of shovelware here, nothing wrong with it. The Jumping Noodles. Oh no, we're in the jumping games now. No Straight Roads, a Series Sam collection, God of War, nice. Goosebumps the game. That's a fairly straightforward one, isn't it? Assassin's Creed, Freedom Cry, I couldn't remember it then. Bugsnax, Arkham Origins, Saints Row, Gat Out of Hell, Undertale. Quite quick though, isn't it? I got all them Zippy Ball. Oh no. Some are exclusively physical, but I'd say 80% have access online versions too. What's that for? Are some of the comments not coming through? What are you talking about? I'm not sure. Mortal Shell, which is great. DLC though, I've heard it's actually not bad in the end, but I didn't push through. Saints Row the Third, the last good Saints Row, the Golden Age again, Dead by Daylight. Good luck with that one. There's a lot to do there. Flatland Volume 1. I think we saw Flatland before. I don't know what the difference is. When you download ebooks and audiobooks from the library, you use whatever device you want, e-readers, tablets, computers, everything from the comfort of your home. Fabulous system. Huh. So you just have it. Once you have it, you have it. It's not like you've got to return it or anything. It's not timed or anything. Sam Collection was fun. Did that last year. Yeah, I never played the Serious Sam games. Was it on was Plus or something like that? Wasn't it? Need for Speed Heat, One Piece Unlimited, Red Redux. Need for Speed Payback is another Need for Speed there. That's essentially what I said. See, that didn't come up for me, so I guess, yeah. Don't think it loaded. No, it didn't come up. Okay, that makes more sense. Darksiders, Pretty Bird 2, Pretty Bird 3, Pretty Bird 4, Pretty Bird 5, Pretty Bird 6. What in the hell? But it's Platty Bird. Which one is it? Pretty Bird or Platty Bird? Oh, come now. Come on. They're actually calling it just Platty Bird. Here's a platinum. Okay. God, that's quite bad. You basically just save your PDFs to your laptop. Yeah, in theory, I suppose there's no time limit. Oh, okay. Amazon Kindle is an e-reader. You buy books, they stay in the library forever. Okay. Yeah, I have a Kindle. I bought one very long time ago. I think it was the first paper white one. Because I thought, oh, this actually doesn't have that horrible reflection. This actually might be quite good. Can't do it. Need a book. A bit like Doom. Yeah, Series Sam is, yes. It's via JSTOR most of the time, if you've heard of that. I have not. Australia would have been one game of the year if it wasn't for Bill Clinton. He rigged the category, see what I did there. Category. Bill Clinton. When the guy stepped in, you mean? The pastor, priest, whatever he was. I heard Sony's taking action regarding cheap, stupid games, apparently, but maybe it's a wishful thinking thing. Yeah, I think that was when somebody made that up. I've not heard any sort of official stuff. Somebody made that up, and the story did the rounds. I don't know if it's been mentioned again. That was a few months back, but no, not seen any sort of movement on it. Pretty Bird is a very northern way of referring to a beautiful woman. It is. Is it just northern? They'd say Pretty Bird down south, wouldn't they? I don't know if they'd use the word pretty, but you get the idea. I just like the feeling of turning pages and reading in a shady dark, then full lit screen computer. I think usually I get sick from a computer screen. After all, like working computers is enough. Working with computers all the time is enough. Yeah, I couldn't sit here and read a book. No. And sometimes what I like to do is I have a couple of candles down there, light the candles and read by candlelight. Oh, that's good. That's nice. Can't do that with. Well, you can do that with an ebook, but yeah. We just call them birds, mate. Yeah, okay. Did you ever own the game on DS where it's just books to read? No, I didn't have a DS. Pretty Bird, the blind kid in Dumb and Dumber. Yes. PD's head fell off. No, is it PD? What's his name? PT? Yeah, it's PT, isn't it? Not sexist at all, I promise. We just call them birds, mate. No. You have to return them. You borrow them as you would a regular book for 21 days, but you can always extend it. And there is a way to keep them forever if you know how to do it. Oh, it's like that. Okay. So you do actually return them. That way you don't return anything. You just don't get access to it anymore. That's interesting that, that they still have a sort of loan thing going on. Rather than, I guess it's like a subscription. Very sensitive and so sweet. Yeah. Try it though. If you like reading, read by candlelight. My cousin Hannah used to bring books to read on Boxing Day when she came over with her uncle to our house. How weird that. I mean, yeah, if you go into somebody's house it's Christmas, with the family, eating food and watching crap TV and, I don't know. I guess what you do, just sit in the corner reading. I guess the equivalent would be kid with a Switch or something, wouldn't it? Yes, candlelight reading, 100% agree. Nice. There is somebody else out there. How's it going, man? Trini, how we doing? What's the next walkthrough you have in mind for the channel? It's Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Star Wars this week. At the end of this week, I'm going to be doing that. Whether it's a full one, I don't know, but there's going to be collectible videos or everything you'd need to get through it. If it needs a full one, I will. But if it's like the other one, probably not, because it'll be more of an open world. So we'll see. Similar to God of War, like I did with that. Literally used to just sit in the living room and read on the sofa whilst everyone was doing charades. Charades or charades? And that, granted, she did become a veterinary doctor later on, but she was like 15 here. I mean, if that's a thing, I guess, yeah. Oh, a free service. Now that doesn't make any sense. If it's free, all you need is a library card. Why do they need it back? It's not like they're going to give it to somebody else. It's a file. Yeah. Kenneth Burton, how we doing? Good to see you. Reading Charles Dickens in front of a fireplace. We have two fireplaces in this house. One of them doesn't work, and the other, well, they're both gas, and I don't want to put a gas fireplace on. It's not like one of these old, nasty gas fireplaces. It's quite a good one, but with the price of gas, I don't want to use it. It's just too expensive to get it ripped out and change all the chimney and do a proper fireplace, but I'd love to have one. And then, yes, I would get some Charles Dickens and read that. You saved me on Elden Ring. Your build was great. The build I use was great. Yeah, thank you, Razvan. Nice. An eventful 8 months. What has happened, Kenneth? Go for it. Long version. Let's go. How do you want it? Is it long or short or long? Yeah. Go for the long one. Or you could do a TLDR for people. I'll read it out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Far Cry 3. I think that's a bad thing. That's this current world is that there is an acronym. It's not even a oh god, there's an acronym. Too long, didn't read. For words. People just don't like words anymore. And the fact that sentence has to be made into an acronym makes it's just insanity. Right, I'm off. Children demanding a story. Good night, gameplay. I'll see you next week, I presume. Yeah. Have a good week. That's what she said. Who said? I don't know what I said. Oh, yes, I know. I know now. In the Champions League final on the FIFA career mode, if I had a suit, I'd put it on. Oh, to go to the Champions League final. They need it back because of licensing from publishers. Okay, they have a limited number of copies for each ebook. Other people are waiting. So they okay. So there literally is like moving the files around to different people. That is interesting. Yeah. Far Cry 3 Classic Edition. On we go. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Paw Patrol on a roll. How was Paw Patrol? What do you do in Paw Patrol on a roll? 2 fireplaces. That sounds bougie. I have a portable bioethanol fireplace. Yeah, bioethanol fire portable sounds good though. I like the idea of that. I'd probably set things on fire though, just leaving it around. No, because there's a chimney breast here, right there. It's a massive thing, and then there's one in the room next to this as well. So it does take up quite a lot of space having it. I'd rather we didn't have it, but removing it would be too much. Yeah, there's one in the dining room and one in the front room. How weird's how I've told you the house is weird. It's a narrow, long house. So yeah, it kind of makes sense to have the two. It's an old house as well. I think it's from 1870, something like that, is when this house was built. There's a YouTuber called Mark Goldbridge, who's about 40, who wore a full-on suit in his career mode Champions League with Man City. He got beat. Go from left side of the level to right side of the level. Oh, it's a platformer. Okay. Foreclosed. That's Roxy's favourite game there. Sega Mega Drive and Genesis. Downslope. Split Gate. It's happening again. Fallout 4. Fallout 4? Not at all. Flat Out 4. My God. The Messenger. Bleach Brave Souls. I feel like that's anime. Bleach is anime. No? Am I correct? Steel Rats, Super Hot, Invisible as the Lost Kingdom. Is that the one I did? I did one of those. Alex Kidd in Miracle World. I never played Alex Kidd. I don't know who Mark Goldbridge is, I must say. Gravity Rush Remastered, Splasher, WRC 6, Dragon Ball, The Breakers, Devil May Cry, DMC Devil May Cry. It's a lot, so I've kept it short. Wait, have you put it already? Or are you copy pasting it now? Because nothing's come up on this end. Mayara. Oh, you're there. Ah, you missed you there. How are we doing, Mayara? Good to see you. CarX Drift Racing Online. South Park Fractured But Whole. You need to do that as well. Limbo. Resident Evil 4. That's the Resident Evil 4 you need. Biomutant, Assassin's Creed Chronicles China, yes, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil, so a lot of Resident Eviling, but not much, yeah. Good to go and finish. On Rush, which I think is gone now, isn't it, online. God of War Ascension, Knack, good old Knack, 50% as well. Resident Evil 6, Death End Request, I've already shared. It hasn't come up here. Has it come up for everybody else? No, I haven't seen that. When did Britain switch to summertime? I was out of the loop. It was about 3 weeks ago. You mean the time? BST. Yeah, it's about 2, 3. Yeah, sometime before now. Best one. Why? When do you do it? Do you do it in Brazil? Say Phil Jones fouled someone in a penalty. Okay. Foreclose was a winner for F. So I must have loved it. You did, didn't you? Limbo is fun to 100%. I don't know. I never did the. There's that one run with 5 or fewer deaths, isn't it? Yeah, it didn't come through, Kenneth. I don't know whether it was because it was too long. Maybe try breaking it up if it doesn't come through again. Yeah, I know you said that you did the short version, but it still might be too long to come through. I'm excited to see what this is now. Myra found my professor getting grilled. Okay, return to her. Where are we up to? Hotline Miami is great. The first one. Hakuoki. Stories of the Shinsengumi. Bayonetta. Mega Man Legacy Collection 1. Yeah, the first one. The Council, Grand Theft Auto 3. Still haven't played one of these new remastered things. Ratchet and Clank. Is it 200 words max? I didn't know that. Ratchet and Clank, Crack in Time is a good one actually. Sonic Frontiers, nice. That's quite quick as well. That's the new one. Is that yeah, the open world? Oh, it's really easy as well. 200 letters. Oh, I didn't know that at all. That's not much, is it? Heavenly Bodies. I was going to try this, and then my wife and son were playing it, and I thought, no, that is one of the worst things I've ever seen. That'll just frustrate the hell out of me. I Was You Mated with Porn? What? I'm missing that one there. Res Infinite, Oddworld, New and Tasty, God of War Ragnarok, not done. Why have you not carried on with that? Did not like it. One Piece, Pirate Warrior, Lego City Undercover, Ninjago movie, nice. Will, no. There's a new, no. There's a load of new, you seen the new Lego stuff that's coming out? I guess nobody else is interested. We've got my son's got all the Ninjago modular type buildings, and there's a new one coming. Man, is it expensive. We don't do it anymore, but in the region I live, it's pointless anyway because there's barely any difference in light throughout the year. I mean, yeah, it makes sense just to get rid of it all around the world at this point, I think. So you're one of the countries that used to do it but doesn't anymore. I'm a skeptic. I find myself seeking answers from Christianity, but I've noticed that seeking where it was in part founded on genuine curiosity was only because of surreal amounts of fear. I am in the process of deconstructing. I'm a skeptic. Found myself seeking answers from Christianity, but I've noticed that seeking where it was in part founded on genuine curiosity was mainly because of surreal amounts of fear. Deconstructing. So you're skeptic, so you don't believe in that stuff, but you're seeking answers from Christianity, and now you've kind of got into it. Is that what you're saying? You have surreal amounts of fear. Heavenly Bodies is cool. I couldn't get into it. Process of deconstructing. So starting again, do you mean? Having a different way, outlook on life? Nearly platinum Dead Space and so close to platinum Mad Max. Nice, Ashton. How we doing, by the way? Wanted to play Ragnarok, but with all things that was happening in my life, I couldn't find the time, and then I forgot about it. Fair enough. I'm sure you will at some point. Lego Incredibles, which I hear from good old Trophy Fanatic, who's done, I think, every single one at this point, has said that this one's one of the best, which is good. So I probably will do that soon. So and so. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's finding it, yeah, wherever you get it from, I suppose. Just being able to live a better life. Yeah, definitely. Of course, I've got the city, the gardens, and the city docks. Yes, there's a new one. I think it's called. It's not officially announced yet. It was a leak somewhere. Market, City Market, I think it is, and it's similar to the docks as it's a plate, and it looks like it anyway from the really naff picture they've got. A plate and a half wide, big one. Not as tall by the looks of it. Not bad. I may have a new job soon in between college, pouring drinks at a pub. Nothing wrong with that. I did that for a while. It's great, especially if you're in the pub. I actually drank in the pub before I started working there, so it was great to actually work there. It's a good way to get to meet people and drink. Well, we were allowed to drink because I knew the guy who owned the place. But yeah, it's good. Just trying to evaluate that fear, and it's a very real possibility that I stop seeking entirely. My mental health is being completely shredded. Really? This sounds pretty damn deep, actually. So you have a fear of everything, you mean? Is that what you're saying? And it's stilting your life, and you're trying to get through that. I'm not saying you have a fear of everything, but a lot of things. Not the solution for fear. Or am I reading that wrong? But isn't Christianity based on fear? As in, they say God-fearing. You know, that you're supposed to fear God. I don't know much about religion. I'm not religious at all. But yeah, whenever I hear about it. But that's a different type of fear, I guess. Completely forgot she was grilled by... I don't know what that is. And there's a rumour Ninjago City Apartments releasing later too. Oh no. We've just made enough room to put the new one on. Or that actually would fill where there is a gap. I can't have a fifth one. There's no room for that. Apparently there's a Avengers Towers coming as well, which is like 7,000 pieces. A huge thing. The committee of the pub has to decide on Wednesday if they're willing to offer me a job, since I'm still 16, 17 on Thursday though. 17's... Oh, I don't know actually. Can you get a job at 17 in a pub? I don't know. Probably not actually. I don't think you can serve at that age. There's a committee at a pub. That's pretty crazy. I guess is it one of those community pubs that's owned by several people because pubs were going out, they were selling up, weren't they? Is more reverence than fear, but fear is often used as the word. Okay. Yeah, you can talk to us on Discord, that's right. Do you guys really go to the pubs regularly, like every day, a few times a week? Back in the day, yes. I basically lived in it. That's how it works in some of them. It's always the same people in there every night. You can serve at 17. Okay. Go frequently. Yeah, I've not been in one for... Actually, that's tell a lie. I went to a funeral a few weeks back and went to a pub. Didn't drink or anything, but I realised why I don't like going in them anymore. In short, fear of death. Okay. The what ifs drove my curiosity, the fear of what would happen if I didn't ever believe. It causes mental breakdowns, random bouts of depression, anxiety, and mild OCD. Right. I mean, this is a huge subject, isn't it? I like the idea of nothing. I like that. I know this is probably going to... I hope it doesn't set Kenneth off. I've been saying things like that, but no, I like the idea of there being nothing. Just that's it. Get to you. Yeah. I don't know. You can miss out a lot on life that you have now, hoping that there is something afterwards. Just do it all now. And if you die in a few weeks, then that's how it was meant to be. And if you die when you're 90, to think about it is something you should do, I think. But not to... There's a good book actually I read. It's by Darren Brown. There's a section on it, and he goes to see a woman with cancer. I think it was one of his shows, and then they meet afterwards, and this woman has cancer, and he's speaking to her and the daughter. He actually goes to the house and sees them and gets to know them. And they say it's the best time of their life is when you actually sort of admit that that's how it is. Obviously, you're not dying anytime soon, but once you kind of realise that that's all there is, this is all there is, then you can kind of live better. To get that book is actually better. It's called Derren Brown Happy. Yeah, try that. Honestly, it's not religious in any way, but that can really put your mind in, put things in perspective, and hopefully help with things like that. So yeah, try that out. Every generation of human race, there has been a constant war and a war with fear. Yeah. Pubs in Canada. I don't know. I used to go to the pub every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Then they asked me to work there because I was there anyway. Yeah, that's kind of how it worked with me. I did Saturday mornings and Monday nights, which were a bit dull, to be honest. Darts night. London pub. You have a London pub over there. Christian, so if that's what's making things harder, maybe some things you've read in scripture could offer advice. I'm also diagnosed with OCD. See, there's people here that can help. Yeah, open an OCD server. I think we'd all be in that. Wouldn't that just be called general chat? I think everybody has a little bit of that. I just thought pub was only a British thing. Public house. Yeah. I'm actually on Binder Discord. But like I said, working on it. It's surreal. It's tough. Hope we get it. Will do. I love the darts. MVG versus Stockport's own Nathan the Asp Aspinall in the other night. Yeah, a friend of mine used to play nationally at darts as well. He used to be around in Hyde. They all played in Hyde. Man, what were they all called from Stockport and then Manchester? I think he knew the Asp in them. I went with him a few times to these tournaments in Blackpool and stuff. Not my thing, but it's good for a laugh. You're fine. That's good. Right, on we go. We need to get... Wow, we are quite close now, actually. Actual OCD... Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously it's a scale. OCD can go, pretty bad, but we all have little things we do. But, yeah, right at the top, I'm sure it's quite crushing, yeah. Right, Medieval, Bridge Constructor Portal. Bridge Constructor, I did the original, that was quite good. Going on again after all the existential stuff. God of War 3 Remastered, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Trials of the Blood Dragon, Deliver Us the Moon, Siphon Filter, Pinball Heroes. This is all the plus stuff, isn't it? Ben 10 Power Trip, God of War. So you did do the original, you went back and did that nearly 4 years later. Seasons After Fall, that was okay, that was quite good actually. Skywalker Saga, Far Cry Primal, Freddy Spaghetti, Lego Harry Potter Collection, 1 to 4, Judgment, Walking Dead, Injustice Gods Among Us. Yeah, good luck with that one. Fist of the North Star, Lost Paradise, Power Rangers, Battle for the Grid, Super Stardust Portable, nice. Oh wow, that's actually quite quick. And that's on PS4. So is that a port of the Vita one? Must be, right? No, don't apologise. It's good. Different subject. Yeah, it's good. I mean, we should talk more about that. I'm not really the person to do it, but it's good. You can get it out there. Winter Gardens, yeah, Winter Gardens in Blackpool, yeah. My dad went on a stag do to watch Black Lace there in the 90s. Winter Gardens, yeah. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Have a nice week, and I will see you next Sunday. Yes, you will. Goodbye, Andre. Yeah, and I'll see you around, obviously. No heroes allowed. No More Heroes is something else entirely. Batman Arkham Asylum. That be the challenges one here with that one. Little OCDs are weird. Like I have to always put the right sock on first and never drink less than one beer. I have a thing about... so I have to check everything before I leave the house. I have to check the fridge. I have to check the ovens off. I have to check the fridge, the freezer shut. The back door's locked. Front door, obviously, as I'm going out, locked as well. And check the dehumidifiers off, all switches off, and everything. Have to do all that. I could check all of this. The back door, I can be checking it. I'll stand there for like 10 seconds or so. Make sure it's locked. Fridge is done. I'll go out the front door. My wife will say, she'll do it on purpose. Say, "Is the back door locked?" And I've just checked it for like 10 seconds, and I'll have to come back in and check it again. I do know there's little things like that. There's nothing serious, but just, I don't know, it gets in your head. No, I wasn't friends with O'Shea, but he played with him. He was called Sam Salt. You probably don't know him. He didn't play on a professional. He was called Sam the Tower Salt. I think he used that name. They all have a little name, don't they? Yeah, he played with him though. I don't think he liked him though. Was it O'Shea? I don't want to say that actually, because there was one that I know he didn't like. I only ever played darts a few times in my life. Quite liked it. Not as easy as it looks. No, it's not. I wasn't very good. I did play it now and again. Good night, Sophie, as well. Been over an hour and a half. It's been, longer than that. I have to use my screen cleaning spray all over my phone every time I have a shower. What? I have to use a screen cleaning spray all over my phone every time I have a shower. So you have a shower and you have to make your phone as clean as you are? Is that what you're saying? Yakuzas have pretty tough darts challenges. They've tough all challenges, haven't they? Jumping Flash is... Oh, it's not. I thought it was going to be one of the easy ones, and maybe not. I have 5 clear containers. 4 are filled with pastas and 1 with coffee pads. The coffee pads one has to be in the middle. It just feels better, and my youngest daughter agrees. So we all have little things. Sam Salt was the captain of the doomed HMS Sheffield during the Falklands War. Okay, Salt's a rare surname though, isn't it? What do I need to do for you to rate my trophy list? Be here at the start is probably the best thing. Start the stream, so it'll be next week now, and we'll put you on the list, and maybe you'll get it looked at. Tell us who he didn't like. I don't want to say because I can't remember, but I do remember that name. Maybe that was his friend, or I don't know. Anyway, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, Naruto Shippuden, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, Lego Movie, video game. That was quite good. IQ, Intelligent Cube. Jesus, I even said the word intelligent wrong. I'm opposite of OCD. Scatterbrained, more like many times I left the house without locking the back door. Oh no, I could never do that. And the car, when I have to lock the door at the car as well. Can't, because we can now lock the car as we're walking away. No, can't do it. Have to check the door. Everyone can have a few manias, but real OCD is a very heavy burden. Oh yes, we can have little things, but yeah, I suppose it's not really OCDs that we have, is it? It'd be unfair to categorize them as that. Titus Salt was the industrialist who built the Saltaire model village in Yorkshire. I don't know what that is. Well, obviously it's a model village. I don't know where or what it is, though. You also need to be on the list. There is no list Mayara anymore. That's the idea. We don't do that anymore. We just kind of, whoever's here at the start, spin a wheel, put all the names on the list, spin the wheel, and pick one. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, FIFA 22, Music Racer Ultimate. Destroy Humans again. Ghost of a Tale. Is that the mouse one? Werewolf the Apocalypse. Earthblood, Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order. There it is. Not Zepho Club, because I don't think he's finished it. Bunny Raiders, Timberman versus Knockout City, The Vanishing of Edith Carter, that's quite good. Curse of the Dead Gods, Ghost Runner. My voice is going. We're in the 3rd of March, and we're not even near the top yet. Wow, talk about satellite delay. Salted caramel ice cream. That was about 2 hours ago. Yeah, I'll go for it though. On a lighter note, Persona 3 is my favourite game because of the things I've found myself fearing. Death is a huge fear in that game. A huge theme in that game. Okay. Maybe, yeah, I guess it must have helped them being part of it. I've never played a Persona. Isn't all the Personas about that? My car is notorious and a lot. Don't care. It's 18 years old. Not even thieves want it. We do have, we've got one of our cars is getting on a bit. How old is it now? It'll be 16 years old. It's quite freeing to have a car that old because you're not worried about it at all. not that I'm crashing into people going down the road, but yeah, you can just leave it wherever you want. It's very well known he was basically the first Victorian industrialist to correspond the happiness of his workforce with productivity. Built a whole model village for them to enjoy. Okay, I will have to look that up. What's it called again? Saltaire Model Village. Which part of Yorkshire is it? Yorkshire. It's a bloody big place, isn't it? Model Village. On we go. Bound. Lego Batman 3 Beyond. Life is Strange. That one's a good one to go and do. Tank Mechanic Simulator. Not seen that before. Yeah, I goofed hard. Did you have it not ready to go? Prototype. Persona 3 Portable. Yeah. Was that there when you mentioned it? There you go. I guess that's the one. Or is it a different one? Siphon Filter 2. Crash Bandicoot 1. Doom, the original. Team Sonic Racing. Ape Escape. Wild Arms. One Finger Death Punch. I liked that. Death Punch 2. That was good. Monster Hunter World. Ben 10. My Hero 1's Justice 2. Ice Age Scrat's Nutty Adventure. That was a plus. These are all plus ones, aren't they? Shipley. Okay, dokie. The car is old enough to drive itself, so I guess it's a self-driving car. Yes. The car is old enough to drive itself. Oh, yeah. Old enough to drive. I get it right, yeah, of course. Jesus. I'm a bit slow on that one. Yeah. Self-driving car. I don't really know how to explain it, honestly. Persona 3 is seriously a fever dream. Okay. I bet you like the films of... God damn it, what's his name? David Lynch, then. You like fever dreams. West Yorkshire, yes. No. Shipley, West Yorkshire? Yeah. Where am I thinking of? Why am I associating Shipley with North Yorkshire? That's weird. I'm just going to look where it is. I'm not saying you're wrong, because you very much doubt it. I'm just wondering where I'm getting it wrong, unless it's quite close to the border. I only ever played Persona 5, and Persona Strikers 5 was very enjoyable. It's near Leeds, isn't it? Of course. Yeah, it's just above Bradford. Yes, I have been to Shipley delivering. Yes. I don't know why I thought it was North Yorkshire. I guess it's just across the A1. It's not far, is it? Right. Also, Sir Henry Salt was the director of the British Museum in the early 19th century. A lot of salts, then. Yorkshire is beautiful, yes. But there are 4 parts. There's north, south, west, and east riding. And they're all separate counties, so it's basically 4 counties worth. It's huge. Yeah, I don't think salt is that uncommon. I guess I just didn't know anyone else. I don't want to bring chat back to depression mode, which is what might happen if I try and explain it. Okay, right. I mean, it's Yeah, we're not. Kenneth plays Soma. Yeah, see, I told you she'd mention Soma. Soma was on this list before and I actually mentioned you. So that's about that as well then. Okay. West Midlands is also beautiful. If you close your eyes and think of elsewhere. I was going to say West Midlands is also beautiful. It's fine. I don't know where. Where's it? Shirley's quite nice, isn't it? I don't know. Right, on we go. Ben 10 is what we did. Then was Ice Age, and then Steins Gate. Nice 1 day, 1 hour. It's quite a quick one. What? 1 day, 1 hour to do a 30 hour? That can't be right. Unless you can skip the dialogue, maybe. Marble Avengers. Yep, don't bother with that. Shadow of the Beast. Sonic Origins. 428 Shibuya Scramble. That's one of the ones that was leaving Plus, wasn't it? I will get everybody I know to play Soma. I've still not done it yet, but I will. Immortals, Phoenix Rising, Life is Strange Before the Storm. Didn't like that. Sackboy, he did quite a bit. It's quite good. Sackboy. It's actually very good. Dreamfall chapters, Kona, Virginia, Transformers, Devastation, Bloodborne. Look at that. That's what we like to see. 2 years, 8 months later. Balan Wonderworld. I've heard that's terrible. If so, what do you think? I've heard it's like properly bad. I don't understand why. Okay, I have a new one I'll be annoying about. Spiritfarer. Okay, I know the thumbnail for that one. It's the red one with the boat, right? Why Spiritfarer? What's so good about that one? Azura's Wrath, Relicta, and 9 Monkeys of Shaolin. That is a very healthy list. What have we got rarity-wise? We've got Bound. We've got some FIFA 22. Sonic Forces are the other 3. Nice. So your first was... First Treasure. Nice. I always like that one. Uncharted. And then B-Grader was your first... Marvel Spider-Man. Nice. Okay, that was a long list. Long list. Got a lot of long lists recently. It is bad, but I was dumb and got a good trophy. I don't understand how it can be that bad, though. Like, it's properly terrible, I've heard. But, yeah. I saw someone playing that last Sackboy challenge. My God, that's tough. Yeah, I've tried it. It's not necessarily tough because it's just the other challenges you already done. The hardest part about it is just being careful and trying not to be as quick as possible. It's weird. This is where it kind of gets you. Is you could probably do, because the last part of it is a massive time reducing. But you pick loads of clocks up and reduce your time quite easily. It's just getting to the end that's hard because you only have 2 hits and then you got to restart. It's actually slowing down that is the problem with it. I've tried it a few times. I don't know if I have the... I know I can do it, but I just don't know how to have the patience. Giveaway spoilers. Existential questions. Okay. A lot of I play... You want to play on there. Finally, at the end of this list, and I think that's where we're going to leave. I haven't got enough time to do another one, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not got the time at this point. My voice is going. I'm out of liquid. Oh no, I've got a little bit. Usually finish in 15 minutes anyway. It was an unsettling story about identity, consciousness, and what it means to be human. The radio is dead, food is running out, and the machines have started to think they are people. Okay. Nice. What are your thoughts about the pedestrianisation of Norwich Town Centre? I'm for it. Spiritfarer is about being in peace before you leave for good. That sounds like the sort of thing he'd be after as well, right? About being in peace before you leave for good. That's, yeah, okay. Isn't that on Plus at the moment as well? I do remember seeing it. I don't know if I added it to my wish list for the challenge I completely failed at. I can't complain about the access to Dixon's. Exactly. I want to go and watch some Alan Partridge now. Thank you, Jigglybits. Isn't Sparrow free? I think it is. Spiritfarer. It's not red at all. It's got a boat on it, though. I was right about that. Oh, no, it is. There it is. It is included. Okay. I will add it to the library. And then I will tell it to download to a console. But I don't know which one is the right one. So I'll have to just do it. If anyone wants an interesting word related to that, katabasis, literally translating to descent in ancient Greek, used for heroic journey to the underworld. Think Odysseus, Aeneas, and Orpheus. Okay, there you go. Katabasis. Yeah, what type of game is it? Also Dante, of course, both in the Divine Comedy and that really underrated PS3 game I massively regret not platinum back in the day. It was good. It was a bit of a God of War type of thing. It was quite good. I don't remember much of it, though. I do remember liking it. I'll be honest with that. I've only been to the area around Manchester, Sheffield, York, Whitby, North East. One place I love was a conservation area where a village was submerged to build a dam during World War II. Where was that? Why don't I know that? I feel like that's going to be in between Manchester and Sheffield, but that's not the right dams. That's where they did the bouncing bomb. I can't remember the reservoir's name now. They utilise Virgil very well in it as a spectral sort of guide. Okay, in the game. Yeah, I do want to read the Divine Comedy, actually. I will do at some point, I'm sure, but there's a lot of other things I'm trying to read before it, or that I actually have first, before buying new books. But then again, a bookshelf full of books you haven't read is more interesting than one that you have. However that quote goes. Right. I think that's where we'll leave it for today. Same thing next week, of course. Yeah, everyone's playing Horizon again by the looks of it. And Dead Island 2 is actually up there. But I can imagine Star Wars is going to shoot to the top. Yeah, Derwin got the big sinkhole over there as well. It's good. That's not far from me at all. It's always a good drive down there. Through Winnets Pass. Right. Who do we have here? So we've got Will, Tommy, Roxy, Kenneth, 77. Thanks for that again, Sam, as well. Mayara, Jigglybits, Rachnid, Smuz, David, of course, Bladdercorn, and many others. Roxy, who I think I just missed. Yeah. Have a good week. Do not as Will about ancient texts. He will not shut up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing the thingy with him so he can tell me all about it. Good luck, Kenneth, and find the answers you need. Of course, yeah. I'm sure you will. Just keep reading. That's honestly the thing you want to do, isn't it? Ratnid, yeah, have a good one. Ben, I'm just warning you, I'd need to help you out with it because there's an absolute mental amount of references in to other figures and oh right, so there's other things I should read before it. Okay, it's like that. I like that though. Preparation for it, that's good. Yeah, I will. If I ever get round to it, then I will ask you what I need to do. Tetra, Tommy, what do you think of the gameplay trailer for the game Unrecord? I haven't seen that. I will have a look. Unrecord. There's a few things I have to look at now on here. Quite Nap as well. Scotland even gets mentioned via the Anglo-Scottish War. Yes, the one in Braveheart. Okay. Is he in it? Is Mel Gibson in it? Razvan, Smalls Roxy, everybody, have a good week. And yeah, that's all there is to it. If we want to carry on with that, Will, on the Discord, yeah, then we can do. And I will see you next week.